Hello, and welcome to the Lost Archives. My name's Owen, and I'm the Dungeon Master of this ragtag group of heroes and adventurers.
Hi everybody, I'm Claire. I'm playing Mira, who's a Dragonborn Sorcerer, half red dragon, half silver dragon. Originally was a bit of a politician, and now has joined the adventuring life, probably to a greater extent than she ever expected.
I am Michael. I'm playing Lockie, a Warforged Artificer. Originally was part of a flying castle, but I've since left and resumed an adventure with my now friends.
Cool. Hey guys, I'm Jared, and I play the character of Jin. He is a level 6 Law Bard and a level 2 Hexblade Warlock. I'm currently an associate and ally of the Tempest Guild, and I am helping them in their goal of stopping the Queen of Dragons, Tiamat.
Hello, I'm Ali, and I'm playing Shana, the Yuan-Ti Sorcerer, who is traveling with the Tempest Adventuring Guild, trying to find the other half of her soul, who is hiding somewhere away, far from reach.
Hi guys, I'm Matt, playing Yervith, the sneaky Wood Elf Ranger and Rogue, who, after a tragic incident in the jungle with his previous expedition, has now joined up with this lovely ragtag group of adventurers and is looking to see what happens next.
Hello everybody. I've had all these people waving for 20 minutes while I told them we were going. No, I haven't done that. Welcome to the Lost Archives, everybody. It's lovely to see you all again. Welcome back to our Tyranny of Dragons campaign. We're all here tonight. We're all ready to face off against a god. Bit of stress. Everyone's ready.
Guys.
I've been appreciating our little Lost Archives cast chat over the past couple of hours as the memes have been coming thick and fast. Lot of Lord of the Rings memes, which I always appreciate.
Yeah,
a few memes of people just on fire going, "This is fine. This is fine." Always a big fan of those. Yes, we are going to be jumping straight back into Tyranny of Dragons tonight. Before we do, though, thank you everybody who joined us for the Curse of Strahd campaign on Monday night. Very, very fun. We're very much loving the Curse of Strahd progress, and I've had a few people message to ask if the NPC that the people bumped into was Strahd. You'll have to wait and see. Maybe.
I thought it was Strahd.
Maybe. Who knows? You'll have to wait and see. I don't want to spoil anything. Maybe. But no, for anyone who's enjoying the Curse of Strahd, I'm not giving anything away. You'll have to wait and find out. What else was I going to say for announcements? No Avatar Legends stream this week, unfortunately, guys. Dave's still away. He'll be back next Tuesday, so we're switching our days for Avatar Legends to Tuesday night. So next Tuesday you'll see us, and you're thinking to yourself, Owen, does that mean you're going to be doing 3 days straight of streaming now? The answer is yes. Monday is going to be Curse of Strahd, Tuesday is going to be Avatar Legends, and then Wednesday will be Tyranny of Dragons. At least until we finish Tyranny of Dragons, and then we will be starting a new campaign, which will be the Return of the Giants, which is the completely new, original, home-written adventure that I'm going to be running for us as our next campaign, which I'm very, very excited for. More information about that will be coming out soon. I'm going to be letting little bits out, drips and drabs as we go, but there will be a little bit of a break, a week or two in between when we finish Tyranny of Dragons and start Return of the Giants, so that I can finish getting everything ready, and so that I can have a super quick break, because for those of you who might not be aware, I am going to be away overseas the week of the 20th, and then straight after that, I'm moving house when I get back, starting while we're away. So not great timing. I'm going to be pretty exhausted for those 2 weeks. So the end of February is going to be a little bit lighter on the streaming side while I get everything ready and get all set up again. But the good news is that when we come back, we will be coming back with 3 campaigns. That is 3 times a week. You get your D&D/Avatar Legends fix. So get excited. Saturday morning streams will continue to be Raft for the moment. I'll keep you guys posted if there's any cool new Pokemon released into the raids. We will absolutely jump on the bandwagon and go to those raids. I was really hoping for a grass starter, but we've been offered Tandemaus or Mousehold instead. I'm not interested. Give me a grass starter. Pokemon, what are you doing? Come on, why do you hate the grass starters so much? Seriously, Game Freak. So holding out hope for a Decidueye raid, but who knows? Maybe we'll get lucky. It would be cool, right, Matt? That'd be so cool.
That would be very cool.
Decidueye is one of my favorite grass types. Or what's the Chikorita evolution? Bayleaf. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Meganium.
Meganium, thank you. Yeah, Bayleaf is the second evolution, isn't it? Yeah. Meganium, yeah, or Sceptile. Like, there's so many good grass type starters. Stop denying us the grass type starters, Game Freak. I know you're listening. All right, so that's all the side announcements. All right, let us do a recap, and then we will jump straight back into the action. So, the journey of the Tempest Adventuring Guild, a group of mercenaries, explorers, and adventurers, has led them across the lands of Nostea. For over 3 months, they have worked to disrupt the actions of a dangerous cult seeking to release an ancient betrayer god, Tiamat, from her prison in the Nine Hells. Arriving in the now broken city of Palin, the group faced off against dragons loyal to the cult. Just when things looked darkest, a group of dragons led by Elia and accompanied by many of the friends and allies of the guild swooped in to engage the cult. This gave our team the chance to head down into the Well of Dragons and attempt to disrupt the ritual. Arriving below, the group found a number of portals already opened. Severin, leader of the cult, attempted to take the group out of action quickly with some strange magical sleep effect, but this was quickly overcome by the party and battle commenced. As the smaller portals around the outside of the room began to open, allowing the 5 chromatic heads of Tiamat to begin entering into this realm, the group went on the offensive. One by one, they closed the portals, slowly weakening the central barrier and disrupting the summoning of Tiamat. Faced with imminent defeat, Severin combined the remaining dragon masks and took on a draconic form. This, however, proved a fatal error as Yervith fired 2 arrows of dragon slaying into his chest, dealing a ludicrous amount of damage. With Severin somewhat distracted by the sheer amount of health he lost in a single 6-second blast of combat, Lockie took advantage of the opportunity to attempt to hijack the ritual and bring the giants back instead of Tiamat.
Oh, yeah.
Activating his core using lightning damage that he dealt to himself, Lockie succeeded in creating a portal out of his own components, stripping him of his giant forged powers in the process. For now. We left off last session as the giant portal Lockie constructed begins powering up, siphoning energy away from the ritual. The rend in space leading to the Nine Hells is just starting to close. Severin is heavily injured and his concentration broken, no longer able to maintain the link. But just when the day looked won, 2 massive claws forced the edges of the portal open, and the party could only watch on in horror as the massive form of Tiamat, Queen of Dragons, Goddess of Tyranny, forced herself through into this world. And we are jumping straight back in as that happens. You watch as Tiamat's form pulls through the portal. You can see this massive draconic form, huge. You can see as well the way the portal is constructed. She's kind of still disappearing into it. Only her front torso, front legs, and heads are emerging through at this point. And there's a bit of a weird perspective shift. You can see almost that as she comes through, she's shrinking herself down to fit through. On the other side, she looks like she is the size of a mountain. And we are jumping straight back in at the top of the round with Jin.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Okay.
You got this.
Okay, cool. Okay,
You
so...
got your dupes up as well, I think.
Yes, you still have 2 dupes, I believe.
Oh, yeah, 2 mirror images still up. I have iBite up as well. Okay, so I'm going to... So Severin's here, and the other mages here.
That's correct. I'll bring us across to the map for the podcast viewers. Yeah, so there's only... So at the moment in the room, Tiamat standing above the portal. The rend in space is still there, like this jagged scar in reality itself. Around her feet, this swirling mass of energy is gathering, almost forming what looks to be like a vortex. Above, this massive metal ring of interlocking bronze and copper and this verdigris green plate, constantly shifting over and around each other, seems to be siphoning energy away from the portal on the floor. You can actually see that along the side of this massive ring, lights are beginning to come online, and you can hear this vroom, 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 vroom as the inner sections begin to rotate. The entire thing looks almost like some sort of Stargate is the best way to describe it, but
nice.
Laying down on its face, so it's you're looking up into it from below. To the south of Tiamat, standing there is there's 2 remaining mages. One mage who is looking like he's not taken any damage at all, the one who was previously holding the white dragon mask that Severin took off him. And then the one to the north nearer to Jin looks like he's taken a bit of a cut along the side of his face. but he is still up and about. Severin, in this draconic form, this half-dragon form or draconic influence form, still has these 2 arrows protruding from him. And you can see where these arrows have pierced in, the scales and flesh around is beginning to turn grey and die as this necrotic force begins to sweep across his chest where these 2 arrows have embedded in. He does not look like he is having fun, is the best way to describe how Severin is going.
Okay.
And in the center of the room is Tiamat, looking... strangely, I'd say the closest thing that you would get from her expression is curiosity. As she looks up at the portal above, the blue head speaks, "Well, that is unexpected," as she looks up at the giant portal above that Lockie has conjured from his own body.
Uh-oh. Okay, I'm going to do Eye Bite on Severin.
Okay, brilliant.
Nice.
As my action.
I think, yeah. Is it? I think you just use your action to basically start it again, don't you?
Yeah, I can just keep doing it for the next, probably 8 rounds.
Brilliant. Yeah, I think it's been about...
So, yeah, take a
wisdom save?
Just try and... wisdom, I think.
Wisdom save. That is a 16. That sounds like a fail.
Fails, yes.
What happens to Severin?
I'm going to make him panicked.
Confused.
Okay, so he gets the frightened condition, and he now cannot willingly move closer to you. Thank you.
Can read it.
Target is frightened. On each of its turns, the frightened creature must take the dash action and move away from you by the safest and shortest route available. Perfect. Done. Easy.
Cool. I don't want him chasing me, because I'm going to use my mount's action. I'm going to dash 120 feet to, over here.
Yep. You move yourself. I'll move your illusionary doubles.
Yeah. Let me just check that. Yep.
Yeah, your illusionary doubles move with you.
Cool. Awesome. I'll do that because I want to be a bit more closer to the party because I'm on the other side of, between them and me is a god, a demigod, and a mage.
Yes. So what you see is from the other side of the portal. I mean, the rest of you guys are all concentrated to the south of this portal. You're still near the entrance, really, where you guys came in. Jin's the only one who's kind of gone off on his own. Jin, as you see Tiamat push herself through into this reality, there's probably a moment where you go, I am not near anyone else.
I'm
and you just shoot round the side of the room, keeping your distance from Tiamat as you swing around and get to the southern end of the room once again, almost in line with Lockie and Mira. You can see Lockie no longer has the core embedded in his chest. There's now an open, gaping socket where the core originally used to be.
But yeah, no, thank God for this mount. It's been life-saving.
Yeah.
But it obviously can't do Eye Bite because it did dash. So that will not happen this turn for the mount. I don't have any real bonus actions I can do. So I'm going to end my turn. At least Severin can't come actively closer to me.
Yeah, that's very true. I should have rolled I did make one mistake. I need to roll for Tiamat.
Oh.
Yeah, I'll just roll for Tiamat. Right.
A billion.
Okay.
Oh, not billions.
No, 8. We've had a reminder from chat. Lockie, your fly is open. I think because your chest core is missing is the joke. Alrighty. Anything else on your turn, Jin? That's your action.
So what did Tiamat roll?
8.
What for though?
For initiative.
Oh, I'm like, what? Because I was like, oh god, is Severin and Tiamat connected? I got confused. No.
I just realized I hadn't rolled for her yet, so I was like, I'll just roll. Yeah.
Oh, that's true. Because then, if she had actually got higher than me, that would have disrupted my.
Yeah, what a shame that would have been.
What a stat! Would have been bad.
Do you know what's hilarious? Tiamat only has one bad stat. Every other stat is above 20. She's got one stat that's 10. Can you guess which stat it is?
It's dexterity?
It's dexterity.
It makes sense.
Every other stat's above 20.
5-headed dragon god.
I'm not imagining her backflipping out of the way.
She makes an acrobatics check and just vaults herself over. Alrighty. Cool. Shana, sounds like it's your go.
Alright, Shana is going to cast a first level hex at Tiamat. Bonus action.
Yep.
And then the mirror image second level as the attack. So she's also got some dupes up.
Are you casting 2 spells?
One of them should be a bonus. Oh shit! You're right. It is
Above
2
first
spells.
level.
Never mind. I'm not gonna do that. Instead of mirror image, it's gonna be the old Eldritch Blast.
All right,
Nice.
fantastic. I'll put a curse mark on her. What's a good curse mark? I like the broken shield as a curse mark. Perfect. Yeah, roll. Let's see those Eldritch Blasts. It's a 21. 26. 25.
Yeah, so just those 3.
Alrighty. So the 21 misses. The 26 hits. The 25 just hits.
Oh my god.
Would you like to roll some damage, please?
Yeah. So each of these 2 hits is also going to have hex rolled on top of it, I think.
Yes, so plus, I think did you say it was a +2 necrotic, or do you want to roll it each time? I'm happy for you to roll it each time.
Oh,
/R,
6 and 9, fantastic. I'll just take that off. And 1 and 2.
Would have been better off giving the other one.
Alrighty. As you send these blasts of energy towards Tiamat, like, you know that these shots you've done, this is powerful. Like, your magic, your Eldritch Blast is a powerful shot, and as you unleash these blasts, you know that these have a lot of power behind them. You're expecting it to do something. What you see is the force damage almost glance off her scales as if it's done nothing at all. She doesn't even acknowledge it. You can see like this tiny little like indent on one scale where the 2 Eldritch Blasts have hit. But apart from that, she doesn't even appear to have noticed. Anything else on your turn, Shana? Any movement?
No, I think she's gonna sort of stay where she is. Like.
Okay. Yervith, I pass over to you.
Wow. All right. God, I think having seen that, Yervith just takes a big gulp down and draws an arrow and just hopes for dear life he can do some damage. Before he does that, he is going to use a bonus action to move Hunter's Mark off Severin onto Tiamat.
Yep, I'll move that across.
Realizing now that Tiamat is the bigger threat. The metagamer in me was like, I'd hold an action and wait for Severin to come around and take a shot at him, but I think Yervith would 100% just be like firing at Tiamat, so that's what I'm going to do. So he's going to just take out his Ember Shard bow, and he's going to take some shots. Regular shots, he's not sharpshooting. He wants to make sure these hits hit.
Absolutely. 20. As the arrow flies, it just glances off a scale and pings away into the darkness, having done no damage.
That's fine. He takes another shot.
28 hits though. Same place. The same scale Shana had like partly dented with the Eldritch Blast.
Yeah.
Sort of close one eye, focus, open both, and then unleash this arrow as it pierces through into the soft scales underneath the soft flesh under the scales. Would you like to roll me some damage?
I would love that.
15.
Nice. Good hit. 15
So
and
15 piercing.
1, and it's going to be a d6.
Don't worry about the fire damage. As the fire touches her scales, it seems to have no effect.
That's fine. That's totally fine.
Hunter's Mark damage +4. Excellent.
Yeah, so that's going to be, let's say, 19.
The black head whips around. This is now enough damage that she's noticed. The black head whips around and looks down. Little pesky fly has a little bite, more like little ant. As it looks down at you, Yervith.
I love the blackhead. Blackhead's my fave.
Blackhead's your fave?
Yeah.
It's me before I've had my coffee, right? You know what I'm talking about.
Yervith just looks his best to look real I'm cool, but deep down he's like, fuck. At this point, Yervith's reaching for more arrows of dragon slaying and then reaching and going, there's got to be more, right? Right? Yeah.
Alrighty.
He is gonna also just start to book it backwards.
Good idea.
very good
Yeah.
idea.
Eleanor takes the dodge action at the end of your turn.
Yep. So yeah.
Oh, Eleanor. Alrighty. Mira.
Yes.
I need you to make me a charisma saving throw, please, at the
Yes.
start of your turn. Mira, as you see Tiamat pushing through, the amulet around your neck begins to grow warm and a little bit heavy. And as you feel that power pulsing, you feel this connection forming. This well of power right in front of you, siphoning through just a little bit through the amulet that you've been using this whole time. But the source of this power is now right before you, and it's an ocean. Fathomless, bottomless. It is infinite power. Yeah, I'd like a charisma saving throw, please.
All right, here we go.
Oh, and now there's one other thing we should mention. One of the lovely people in chat said that they had spent channel points on Mira getting advantage, but we'd forgotten to use it. Mira, you have channel points for an advantage if you wish to use it.
Okay, I'll see how I go. Ready? Here we go. 13.
Ooh.
I am actually going to save that advantage. I'm going to use my Blue Dragon Mask to make a auto success. I get 1 per day. It's like a legendary.
Oh,
nice.
Okay. As you begin channeling the power of the Blue Dragon
that's
Mask,
yeah.
over your face mirror, this like spectral form of the mask forms. This almost like ghostly, illusionary form of the mask that looks very similar to what the mask looked like that Severin put on when it was all combined and then began to stretch into the draconic face. The mask kind of looks like that. There's like this half mask of blue that sort of shimmers into existence. And as the red head of Tiamat turns towards you and looks at you, using my own power and creations to resist my power. Why? You use my power, Mira. What? Why resist? This is who you are. You are my avatar. Mira, you can have your turn as normal, except for one thing. Oh no, you passed it. No, so all good. Yep. You may have your turn as normal. Yes.
Okay. Okay, Mira is going to it's like she's in the eye of a storm. She's going to walk, just start walking this way. 5, 10,
Is it quiet?
It's quiet, yeah.
For just a moment.
For just a moment, yeah.
Just
and
a
as she
wee
walks,
little second.
sort of, yeah. And as she walks, she says, "This is not your power. Power is only what we choose to do with it." And she'll keep walking. And as she goes, she wants to make sure that her attention is focused on her.
The redhead certainly is.
Okay. And she's gonna. So if it's a redhead, she's gonna cast slow, and so that icy, slow energy just kind of fills the space like a fog, like snowfall, and she has to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay, I'll make a wisdom saving throw for Tiamat.
Do you know how to cast someone?
Nice.
Ooh, that is a 15. Tiamat is going to use one of her legendary actions to succeed instead. A legendary resistance, sorry.
Nice.
Okay, because of her connection, I feel like Mira could kind of sense that. And
Yes.
sense almost that pull that Tiamat had herself.
Yeah.
And she
I love the idea of as you resist her effect, as you go to unleash whatever spell this was, there's a moment of confusion and then you feel the power pulse and the spell just dies, fails. And as the head looks at you, what are you trying to do, my avatar? What is it you are hoping to achieve here?
just prove to you you have no authority over us. You never will.
Tasty.
Child, I am the goddess of leadership, the goddess of command. I am authority.
You cannot control me.
Okay. Anything else on your turn, Mira?
I got 6 seconds.
Brilliant. Lockie.
Well, shit. Well, okay, so I've still got fly up, so he's still sort of hovering there. What he's going to do is he's going to wind up the cube in his chest and cast his usual spell, but because the cube's not there, he's going to accidentally cast Fairy Fire instead.
Oh, okay. You could still try and cast the spell. It's just going to draw it from the portal above.
Yeah, no. Oh, okay, that's cool. But I want to do this first because I want to cast Fairy Fire.
Okay, yeah, cool.
So
Absolutely.
please do. That's a great spell for me. For everyone, really.
Yes.
Where would you like to target the fairy fire?
Well, it's a 20-foot cube, so I want to target smack bang on top of Tiamat.
I thought you might. I need to make a dexterity saving throw, I believe.
Yes, a 19 dex.
15. As you let loose this fairy fire, this shimmering... how would it be for Lockie? Would it be like a shimmering dust that collects around and begins glowing? Would it be almost like a targeting system where like this holographic display comes up showing the weak points?
Oh, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I was thinking of a... because of the timey-wimey stuff, I was thinking of like sort of like little multicolored globules that flashing around. So if, say, Yervith takes a shot and it's slightly off, one of them gets in the way and redirects it.
Ooh, okay, yeah, that's really cool. Yeah, that's really cool. The other thing I thought, like, it could be like Brandon Sanderson with Mistborn, where you take Atium, and you can see like this ghostly image of the future. Maybe that's how you get the advantage. Like you can see this like ghostly future image of Tiamat's actions just before she takes them, and that gives you the advantage.
Yes.
You would do that one. Okay, cool. Yeah, right, we'll do that.
And then he will. So after he goes, he's like, "Oh, that was not what I expected," and he's just going to sort of whiz himself over here between Mira and Jin. Stick himself just about here and try and be a little bit over, so it's 30 feet from both of them.
Yeah, so perfect. Yeah, you're trying to sort of get over with Jin, Mira, and although Jin's like 40, 50 feet up in the air at this point on his mount. But
I think it's like...
I'm 10 feet up, so I should still within 30 feet.
Yeah. Perfect.
Oh, yeah.
Alrighty. Next up is Severin. Severin's eyes...
Sorry, just quickly as well. I don't think he's sickened. I think I just replaced the sickened thing with the frightened, just to let you know.
Yes, yeah. That's right. You can't. I don't think you can have multiple effects at once.
Yeah, I'm just letting you know as well.
Severin has to use his dash action to run away from Jin. He has to. That's the deal of Eye Bite. As he goes to run away, just this fear takes him and he begins sprinting away. As soon as he moves out of the range of the portal, the green head snaps around. Coward. Bites down. That is going to be...
that is...
Oh my!
That's a 33 to hit. That is going to be 28 slashing damage and 16 acid damage. As the green head bites down on Severin, Severin lets out this cry, and you watch as the dragon mask that's melded into his body, that's taken on this form, begins to... The scales retreat off his body, leaving him this human form once again as the mask... back into a mask, and then crumbles into dust as the green head sucks the energy back from the mask, removing it from play. Severin looks down, the arrow still in his chest, still like leaving this dead zone of flesh right in the middle of his chest, and as he looks down, you can see that he's sort of stumbling a bit. Blood begins pooling at the edge of his mouth. I only wanted to serve you, my queen. You had other intentions. You were greedy, and your greed made you useful. But I am here now. You are useless. And Severin uses the rest of his dash to run as far away as he can and cower in the corner.
Oh my god.
Tiamat's turn.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
Oh dear.
Alrighty.
Here we go.
Okay. Tiamat is going to use her frightful presence. Every creature within 240 feet must succeed on a wisdom saving throw. All 5 heads lean back and roar. This echoing, brutal resonance that moves throughout the chamber and begins resonating within your own bodies.
Oh man, I'm gonna fail this.
I need everyone to make me a wisdom saving throw, please.
Here we go.
Oh, that's bad. I'm gonna take that advantage.
Everyone?
Oh my god.
Everyone within 240 feet. So I'll need one for Eleanor as well, please.
I rolled a 19. I might have passed, maybe.
Okay. So
Maybe.
the DC is 26. So
Damn it, none of us are passing.
Shana has failed. Mira, so Shana's 22. Mira is 7. Lockie's 6. Mira rolled again with advantage to get 13. Yervith was 16. Did you roll with advantage, Yervith?
No, sorry, that was a misclick.
Just double roll.
It should have been 16.
Well,
So-
we were actually never going to pass that. None of us could actually technically pass that.
Eleanor got 24.
Eleanor was
No,
close.
but I mean, like, I don't.
Eleanor could have passed it.
Yeah, only Eleanor could have.
Yeah. Why has Eleanor got such good wisdom? That's
She
amazing.
has a +7 to her wisdom.
She's very wise. Eleanor is a very wise
Wise.
chick.
Oh man.
All of you, as all 5 heads roar, and you watch as more of Tiamat pulls into this realm, as now part of her serpent-like body begins pulling, and you can see her tail stretching around back into Avernus as she pulls herself in and roars. You guys know that you can't win. This is a god, and you are mortals. You will die here. No one will remember you. That's the feeling you have. On top of that,
that's not a spell though. That was a feature.
that's a
right?
frightful presence. Yeah, it's just because she's so terrifying.
God damn it.
So, all of you are terrified of Tiamat. All of you have the frightened condition. That's actually all she. Just trying to think how much of a dick am I? Oh, Eleanor's within range. I'm so sorry, Eleanor. I'm so sorry.
Well, Eleanor was the one that gave the best shot at it, so she's probably like, interesting.
Yeah, actually, no. There's actually a really good lore reason for this. As the heads pull in, the white head turns and looks down at this Drake. Eleanor standing there, terrified, shaking, but standing defiant nonetheless, staring down Tiamat. And the white head looks. Drake Wardens are back. No, I won't be having this. And she just reaches forward and tries to eat Eleanor whole.
You can try.
Should I try?
Pretty strong.
That is a 35 to hit.
Damn.
Okay, that's pretty strong. Okay.
36.
Just hits.
36 piercing damage.
She's still alive, baby!
Oh!
Nice.
Tiamat takes her second attack of claws. She's got multi-attack.
Oh no!
That's a 22 to hit.
Yeah.
22 slashing damage as she just crushes Eleanor underfoot.
Still alive?
Eleanor bamfed?
Yeah, Eleanor's bamfed, yeah.
Okay.
Damn.
I need you to roll me a D100, Matt, as Eleanor is bamfed.
Oh.
I can't believe you've done this.
It's not me.
believe you've done this.
Guys, it's Tiamat. It's not me.
It's the party's puppy.
Guys, please.
Chat does
Chat-
she get 1 attack per head? No, she does not. Not as written.
Thank God for that.
Yet. 89. Okay.
Oh,
Yervith. Yervith.
Yeah.
89 was a good one to roll. It was very, very good. As Eleanor disappears, you feel this fear within you, the fear of Tiamat mixing with Eleanor's fear of Tiamat, this resonating connection between threatening to break something within you, something vital that keeps you conscious.
Oh, wow.
And then suddenly, almost like a wildfire burning through a grass field, a warmth begins spreading through you. Courage from Eleanor.
Oh, yeah. Nice. Okay.
This knowledge that you might not be able to do this, you might not survive, but you can certainly go down with a fight. You shake off the fear effect. You are immune to the fear effect for 24 hours.
No.
Oh, that's really cool.
That's
okay.
big.
That's
Very cool. I've been thinking something about Yervith, right?
Yeah.
And I think in this moment, like, he's gonna, like, Yervith's just gonna, like, think back to all the times where he was in the jungle alone, where he was in the city alone, on the streets. And he's just gonna think to himself, and maybe even say it out loud, just under his breath a little bit, and he'll just say, I thought it was the dragon horn, the drake horn that summoned you here, Eleanor. But I think deep down you have always been with me.
there's a sense of affirmation. And a bit of amusement that you thought the Drakhorn was what. There's like a bit of amusement that comes back across the connection. Is like, why did you think that? Like, what? But then this affirmation of, yes, of course. Alrighty.
Damn, you're the last of the Drakwardens.
Well, the
Or
first.
maybe the first.
There's actually one. There is still one other one actually.
Tiamat's not going to spend any of her legendary actions right now. She doesn't need to spend any of those. She's got one more claw attack, but you guys are just out of range for the moment, so she's happy to just sort of stare at all of you. And the Blackhead begins speaking again, because you'd love the Blackhead the most, so I'll do the Blackhead for this one. Why resist? Why bother? You will die here. All of you. I will leave your corpses in this room, and I will travel to the world above, and I will reshape it in my image. All of you who have stood against me. I will find those who you love, those who are deepest, and that you care the most about. And I will make them suffer. I will make them suffer as none have done before. I will burn this world for your arrogance, your insolence, your defiance. That is Tiamat's go.
Can I use my reaction to say something to her?
Yeah, sure.
I'm just gonna say, yes, that sounds great. Just letting you know, my nearest and dearest is Gloria. So by all means, if this goes bad, Gloria is the one I hold dearest to me.
That is
Jin-
the biggest under the bus I've ever heard.
Jin, you don't know how you hear this, but somehow, maybe just because you've spent so much time around Gloria, you've kind of internalized what she would say. And in your mind, you hear a "fuck you, Jin." Yeah. Just in your mind, as like you kind of know that would be her reaction to this. It's going to make the moment when Gloria comes down and sacrifices herself to save you just so much cheaper now. No, that is Tiamat's full go. She doesn't see the need to do anything else just now. The mages go. There are currently 2 mages left.
They're still annoying, actually.
The mages.
Yeah, no, they're actually doing some work, actually.
Yeah, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. One mage runs up towards you guys, seeing you all in a lovely big group, just hanging out, doing cool things together. This one, the mask has been taken and merged into the dragon mask that Severin had. You can see that it is a younger Tabaxi. Looks to be, like almost just a kitten as it runs towards you. And then it holds out its hands, and you watch as this blast of frigid air suddenly fills the space. I need... Who's that going to be? It's 300-foot range, 20-foot radius, 40-foot high cylinder. How high up did you say you were, Jen?
I'm 50 feet.
Okay, you're just out of range of this. Mira and Lockie.
Because I do remember stating that, I think last week.
Mira and Lockie, I need both of you to make me dexterity saving throws, please, as this blast of ice suddenly shoots out from the mage and forms this swirling mass, this storm summoned inside the area. Oh, Lockie, 8. That's not good.
Let me just check something.
Let me check something as well.
Just thinking.
Ability check.
Oh no, counter spells are just out of reach.
Counter spells?
Oh yeah, counter spell.
Actually,
60 feet.
Okay, good. Fairy Fire is not concentration.
Damn it.
Are you sure Fairy Fire is not concentration?
It doesn't say concentration. Oh, no, yes it is, sorry.
no, I am. Is it too late to counterspell this?
No, it's not too late to counterspell. Claire still hasn't rolled her thing, and I haven't said damage. You're okay to counterspell until you've rolled
Shana,
damage.
yeah.
Although, actually,
Yeah,
technically, we're supposed to do it before you see the rolls, but I'm happy to rule it.
Sorry, I was looking
You
for
can
the
counterspell.
thing.
You guys are up against a god. I'm happy to extend the hand of friendship.
To make me feel any better, I'm using the only spell slot I have for it.
Are you out of spell slots
Damn,
now?
okay.
Oh no, I have a couple more, but nothing high enough.
Okay.
And so this is the... So
As
it's
this-
been really counterspelled.
As this blast of ice begins to form, Shana, you just know. You're like, nah, I'm not putting up with this. What does your counterspell look like? How do you do it?
It's honestly just a black square. Like, it's not even a cube. It is a flat plane. It's just a denied. Like, right in front of his hands. Just
You watch as your shadow shoots out from you in this line and forms, suddenly rising from the ground, this two-dimensional black wall. And as the magic hits it, it just disappears into this black wall and just vanishes. And then the black wall drops back down and moves back towards you again, and reforms into your shadow. The mage kind of looks a bit confused, looks down at his hand and looks at the wall and looks at you. But he can't do anything else on his turn. So the mage at the north is now going to do something. He is going to run over to Severin and attempt to do something that you guys can't see or hear. Jin, it's your go.
Okay,
it's Vanta Black. It's like the spell version of Vanta Black. Magic Black.
So how long does the frightened thing last for?
At the end of each of your turns, I believe you can repeat the saving throw.
Oh God, I don't think any of us can pass it still. Okay, so
I will say right now, I you know me as a dungeon master. I don't put you guys in positions where it's just like, oh, that sucks to be you guys, then, doesn't it? You know that's not how I work as a dungeon master. Don't think too much about the. Yeah, Ellie's like giving me the stink eye. What do you mean? I'm always very fair as a dungeon master. I'm just as committed to your success as you are. I just need you to earn it.
Okay, so at the moment anyway, I can't.
I mean, do panic. You're frightened, but don't panic. But do panic a little bit because this is a god. So.
I'm going to just move like. Where could I move? Like there? Would that be getting closer?
No, that's moving further away. That's absolutely fine.
Yeah, so maybe like just over here somewhere, just so like we're not clustering. And I'm still within range of peeps. Okay, so I don't have a lot of stuff anymore. I'm going to. Man, I got like nothing left.
I think technically the mount goes at the end of your go, doesn't it?
Yeah, I'm not exactly sure how it works.
Yeah,
I'm happy
to let you move. That's fine. But I think rules as written.
After.
I think rules as written. It's supposed to be at the end of your turn, but I'm okay to. Oh yeah, did your mount roll a save for no fright? I mean, it's going to be frightened.
It's going to be. I don't think it can pass either.
Just occurred to me.
I'll have a look. It's got like +2 wisdom.
No,
though.
it's not going to be enough. Sorry.
That's fine. I can't move closer to it anyway.
No.
But I'm going to. Okay. The eye bite's annoying because I can't get close enough to it. You know what though? I'm gonna just do this for fun. Let's do it. I'm not gonna. Oh, this is tough. I might just save it for now. I'll save it for now. My mirror image is still up. Okay. I'm going to hold an action for now, Owen.
Okay. What would you like the trigger to be?
Maybe just like. Oh man, I don't have much to do now. I've burnt a lot of stuff. I'll just hold my action for now, and it will just be for. I can't even do vicious mockery. I can't get. Everything's out of range. Yeah, look, I'm just going to hold my action for now. I'll hold a vicious mockery for now if it gets within close range, but I can't really do much as it currently stands because of the frightened.
As a very nice DM, would you like to spend your entire turn playing your harp and trying to connect to the Fae? With the walls between reality broken down.
2 places.
Okay, so as a bard and a changeling, and obviously I know the Fae connection with this harp.
Yeah.
If I did that, what events would that set in motion?
You don't know. You have no idea.
Oh man, I don't know, because we're doing we're doing Lockie's thing at the moment.
giant portal.
I mean, like, that would just add more... Because I imagine that would almost feel like an invitation for them to try and start using the portal.
You don't know.
No, I'll hold it for now.
Cool.
You can always dodge.
Yeah.
Dodge
Take
is
action
always
as the
good.
dodge.
That's a
Give
good
yourself-
point. I might
yeah.
actually... I'll do that. I'll do the dodge action.
Well, it's a good move.
Yeah.
And
Very good move.
I'll have my mount do the dodge action as well. Thanks for that,
Righty.
Claire.
Shana, it is your go.
So, I need a bit of a ruling as a TM.
Hello.
So the question, so as written, Eldritch Blast is hit a creature within range. It
Yes.
doesn't have to be within sight. Could Shana turn around and then fire her Eldritch Blast behind her at the mage? That she knows that she is right behind her because she's already counterspelled them.
As written, yes.
Alright, she's gonna try and do just that.
Yep.
Yeah,
Just try and shoot
we need to
some-
get rid of those mages.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Shana, you turn around, turning your back on probably the most dangerous foe you have
Yep.
ever and will ever face, and instead just go pew 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 over your shoulder with your Eldritch Blast, hoping that you'll just hit this tiny
Yeah.
mage.
She's
18,
ostriching.
26, 14. Alrighty, so the first two, all three hit. All three hit. Roll me some damage.
Alright, and then there's gonna be Hex on. Oh no, he's not hexed, never mind.
He's not
Oh.
hexed.
Thanks on Tiamat.
I see what you've done. You've turned around so you don't get disadvantage. Nice.
Yeah. Holy
15,
shit.
11, and 9.
Shana, how do you want to do this? That's exactly
Nice.
lethal. That's exactly lethal.
Yeah.
Oh,
35
wow.
points of damage. That's it.
Can he get just hit with so much knockback that he just kind of gets like pushed into Tiamat? It was like, I'm not sure if it's just like a comical, just whee, but
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yep. As each blast hits him and throws him back, he goes to hold up his hand as if he's trying to sort of summon a shield, and then he sort of stumbles and looks down at his feet. The vortex that's swirling around underneath the rend in space begins disassembling him slowly. He just sort of cries out silently as he looks down and then collapses, just literally breaking down into particles and disappearing.
You discombobulated him.
Yeah.
I think discombobulate's where you like around the ears and knock out the hearing. I think you've discorporated him.
Discorporated.
Anything else on your turn, Shana?
I think she would probably use the rest of her movement to go in the opposite direction.
Yes, that makes a lot of sense.
Yep, so 30 feet in that direction.
Shana, would you like to... actually, Jin, you can as well. Did you want to make another wisdom saving throw at the end of your turn to shake off the fright? And Shana, you can as well.
Absolutely.
20.
6.
Jin, 6. Jin, definitely
Yay.
not. Nothing happens with you. Shana, with a 20. There's this moment where for a brief second, like you took out a mage. You're like, okay, so no, it's okay. One step at a time. Like, I've got the mage. I'm going to go for Tiamat next. Oh, God. And the fear just crashes back into you again. And then as you sort of stop, turning away from Tiamat, kind of looking down a bit, you see the eyes in your shadow open once again. And then Varys speaks to you through your shadow. Well, that's not gone to plan, has it?
Not in the slightest. Nope.
Any ideas what you're going to do next? I can see your friend Lockie's attempting to get the portal open.
Literally everything I've tried to do against her. I mean, okay, granted, it's only been one attack, but it didn't seem to do anything. I mean, it was even powered up.
Well, do you think it's time for Plan B?
Which plan B is this plan B?
Well, the Plan B where I try and come through and try and force her back. Although at this stage, I'm going to be honest, it's going to be a little bit of a tough fight. She's already halfway through the portal. What do you reckon?
I'm not sure what other options we have. I mean, I think if you think you can get through, I think you should go for it. I mean, but on the other hand, it's Lockie's just some sort of thing. The chances of the giants coming back are also seem pretty big. At this point,
All right, I'll hold
don't
off
know.
for the moment. But just keep in mind, every second you wait and delay is a chance I might not be able to reverse any of this.
If you come through now, like, would it be bad? Like, would it be better to come through now or later, or?
Well, I can say that I probably have a chance against Tiamat right now. If we wait a bit, I'm not so sure. You can't hear him.
I know. I'm just telling you.
You can't hear him.
Then I think try now. I mean, if you think you're not going to have a better chance later on, and I mean,
the only
I
problem
can't
is
think of any other way to get you through.
I made a promise to your giant forged companion that we would try his method first, and only when it failed would I try to push my way through. It hasn't failed yet. Perhaps there's some other help I could offer you, if you would accept it.
No, yes, absolutely. Definitely wait for Lockie's thing to work or not work first. Shana is full on panicking right now, by the way. Like, there is not a coherent thought going through her brain.
Varys seems to pick up on this. By the way, if you weren't aware, time has slowed in this moment. It's almost like everything's crawled to a standstill while Varys has this conversation in your mind. Shana, stay with me, please. I need you to be functional for this next bit.
You haven't noticed there is a giant dragon, like a bigger than giant dragon. It is the size of a mountain.
No, we can do this, all right? I'm just going to need to channel a little bit more power through you than you've ever wielded before. You're going to be using quite a lot of my magic today, I think. I need to hear your agreement for this, Shana. I'm going to lend you more power than I've ever lent any one of my agents. And I need to know that you accept this, and the consequences that will come from wielding this power.
Just quick TLDR on the consequences here.
Catastrophic.
Wow.
Oh.
Catastrophic.
I can't promise that you'll be the same person afterwards.
Oh,
Do it.
nice. Do it.
I don't think I have a lot of choice in the matter. I mean, it's either what happens to me doesn't really matter. I mean, Tiamat is literally going to resurface the earth. I mean, what's one person in the grand scheme of things? And so she accepts. She's all right. I mean, as long as you're not going to come through and ruin Lockie's thing, but
Varys grows horns and these shadows grab out and begin grabbing. No, none of that happens. Varys just nods in your shadow. You know, I haven't told you this yet, but I think you've grown a lot in the last few hundred years since we first met and I first lent you my strength. You're taking responsibility for your actions. You're actively sacrificing yourself for the greater good. Just want to say I've noticed.
way. Slow grower, but I made it in the end.
Let's hope it's enough. Prepare yourself. This might take a moment, and it's not going to feel particularly nice. And that is the end of Varys' conversation with you for the moment. Nothing changes right away, but I'll let you know when something does.
Ookie.
Right. Yervith.
Cool. He sees all that. He's just going to take some slow steps forward and keep shooting. He's going to do what he does best. So Fairy Fire is still up.
Fairy Fire's still up.
Oh boy. Okay, that's very good.
You have
That means I'm
advantage.
getting advantage on my shots, baby.
I
which
love
means
chat.
I'm getting...
Catastrophe's Latin for fucking cool. I don't think
Good
that's
roll.
right. I don't think that's a direct translation.
Alright.
Sorry,
So
mate.
yeah,
Your turn.
that's good. That's very good for Yervith. He sees this fairy fire effect. He's seeing this take effect on Tiamat. He's gonna take some shots with his sharpshooter.
Ooh, okay, with
That's a
sharpshooter.
nat one.
Oh, it's a natural one.
29.
29
And-
hits.
Okay.
17. You get another roll. Don't you? 'cause
Hey
you're doing
Matt,
two
don't
shots?
you have like elven accuracy? Isn't there all those
I do have elven
shots like
accuracy.
one?
No, so I get the super advantage, which means I roll 3 times.
So that's like
So
you've
29
only
hits?
done the one attack yet.
Yeah. So 29 hits.
Okay.
Nice.
Yep.
29 hits, so that's going to be 13 points of piercing. And the d6 as well.
And it gets the sneak attack. You have advantage, so the sneak attack is applied. So 5 damage sneak attack. So 13 piercing, 5 sneak, 1 fire damage that doesn't seem to do anything. It just doesn't happen.
Yep. Nice.
And 2 Hunter's Mark damage. Brilliant.
Yep. He takes another shot.
Take another shot.
Also be with advantage because Fairy Fire's still up.
Yeah.
Is it every hit?
Every hit has advantage until the Fairy Fire is dispelled.
Yeah.
Until Lockie's concentration is broken. 32? Yeah, that just hits. You're fishing for that natural 20, aren't you? 32, 29, 18. Yep. Surely the 32 was almost a natural 20. Oh yeah, it was really close.
It was.
Yeah.
It was 18.
So I'll roll my damage on that one as well.
14 piercing.
14.
Yep. 4 sneak attack.
Ooh,
6 Hunter's Mark damage. Brilliant. Yervith, your 2 shots spear into the leg and cut away a couple of scales, revealing sort of this bright red flesh underneath. The white head that was previously sort of like looking over towards Mira and Jin. Actually, no, the black head's been the one who loves you the most. The black head spins back around and glares at you. What do you think you are accomplishing here, tiny little ant?
I'm making my own destiny. And you'll note that Yervith's face, usually his eyes will change to a draconic shape when Eleanor is there.
Yep.
I would say in this moment, his eyes are very much draconic.
Yeah. Nice. As you're channeling the power. Any bonus action?
He's going to use his bonus action. Nah.
Nope.
What can you do? Nah, there's nothing really he can do. He's already used his Hunter's Mark. No bonus action here, so he just... Yep, that's all he's going to do.
Alrighty. Mira. It's your go.
Okay. Mira is terrified. She's looking around at everybody. She sees, Yervith say that, and she's like, okay. And she holds a little amulet, and she's like, I suggest that you go back to the 9 hells.
Oh, that's cute.
And you cast Suggestion.
Yeah, I do. Second level, baby.
Second level Suggestion.
Yeah. 18 wisdom.
Yeah, I'll make a wisdom save.
Oh wow.
Imagine she failed it. Oh, okay, fine. Fine.
21.
Nah.
I'm gonna say the blue head looks at you, and you hear this strange rasping noise that you realize is laughter. as you try and cast Suggestion.
Can I make a wisdom saving throw?
What? Sorry.
A save. What is it? Wisdom save.
Wisdom saving throw. Yes, please. Mira, I need to know right now. You can still feel this wealth of energy through the amulet, connecting you to Tiamat. Are you drawing upon that wealth?
I rolled a 1.
Yeah. Are you going to draw upon that wealth of...
Yeah, I think she will.
Okay.
Yeah. I think she would, because she's holding it. It didn't work. She takes a step backwards and then takes a step forwards.
As you do so, Mira, the amulet grows warm beneath your fingers and begins vibrating ever so subtly. And as it does so, you feel that vibration begin to travel down your arm, through your chest, and across your body. You guys watch as Mira's silver and red halves, that have always sort of been kept a little bit separate, begin to shift and change and swirl as new colors begin to bleed down her hand from the amulet across her body. Red, white, green, blue, and black, as the silver scales completely fade away beneath this chromatic color with a natural 1.
Yeah.
Mira, you feel this stretching in your back, in your spine, and as you shrug your shoulders, these massive wings burst free from your upper torso. these large draconic wings. You gain a flying speed of 40 feet.
Oh, damn.
Your tail lengthens ever so slightly, your hands taking on a bit more of a claw-like shape as you grow a foot in height, your horns twisting and curling. And as you sort of crack your neck, spin around, you feel powerful. You feel in control. You feel like you should be in command of these people.
Mm-hmm.
They should listen to you. They should obey you and your commands. As this transformation takes place, the red head turns back towards Mira and nods. Yes, my child, finally you see. Finally you understand. You are my avatar. You are a princess, a queen in your own right. Chosen by me to rule. Anything else on your turn, Mira?
Do I still wear my usual clothes?
Yep, they haven't. None of your clothes have changed. Although there is a massive gash at the back where your wings have torn free.
A small part of Mira will just reach down and she'll just touch her business cards that are still in her pocket with the Tempest Guild on them, and she just clutches them involuntarily.
Yep, absolutely. Alrighty. Anything else, Mira?
No, I'm good.
How big are Mira's claws at the moment, though? Because, I want to know the integrity of the business cards as these big dragon talons.
Her hands have only grown a tiny bit. It's more her height.
Oh, okay.
So it's not like she's got these massive dragon hands and this normal dragonborn sized body. That'd be pretty funny.
That would be very
The opposite of Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Yeah. Alrighty. Lockie, it's your go.
Okay. So, a little bit of background. When I created this character, when I created the Artificer, they say one of the things you come with is the Twisted Chart experiments or Twisted Chart remains of experiment gone wrong.
Yes.
And I haven't, and Lockie hasn't remembered why he's had this.
Mm.
He's figured it out. It was a little gyrocopter. So he's going to use his magical tinkering.
Yep.
View a tiny non-magical object with magical property.
Yep.
He's just going to set it so that it has little lights that are blinking in Morse code, SOS, and he's going to send it through the portal.
Oh, wow.
Lockie.
And then at the same time, he's going to cast a spell.
Yep.
Which is Sanctuary. And just like a atom passing over the event horizon creates an antiparticle, at the same time the gyrocopter passes over, a little hovering helicopter type crystal will come out. And it will go and it will spin around Mira and cast Sanctuary on her.
Oh, wow.
Okay. As you release this tiny little, almost like a toy gyrocopter, just let it up. One of the heads, the blue head of Tiamat, kind of looks at it curiously, expecting an attack. And as it just sort of flies up, bumps into the edge of the portal, and then goes through, the head sort of turns and looks back. What was that supposed to achieve?
Your ruin.
I might keep you, Metal Man. I might make a throne out of your parts for my new queen, my princess, my avatar. She looks down at Mira. Lockie, could you please roll me a D100?
Yes.
This is going to be fun. 78. Okay. For the moment, nothing seems to happen. Lockie, anything else on your turn?
Nope, that's action and bonus.
Would you like to make your whiz save again to try and shake off this frightened effect?
Yes.
Don't roll a 1.
Nice.
Not. I rolled a natural 18 for 18.
18. Lockie, you are still frightened for the moment, but you can feel the effect beginning to slip. Because for you, there is hope now. Alrighty. Severin's go next. The mage has been keeping an eye on Severin and has been doing stuff with Severin. Severin is going to grab the mage by the scruff of his neck, look down towards all of you, look at Tiamat, and you watch as he holds up his hand, summons this portal of energy around him and goes, "Good luck," and vanishes, taking the mage with him.
He's not dead.
He's not dead.
Oh, Severin could pop back up.
Oh,
I'm going to remove Severin and the mage from the initiative at this point because you can't see them and they have vanished through this portal. Which brings us to Tiamat's go.
That's so interesting.
Tiamat looks over at Lockie. Probably all eyes on Lockie and Yervith. Actually, Lockie, Yervith, and Shana. Although, Jin, you have cast Fairy Fire.
No,
Tiamat's
I
not
didn't
a
do that.
fan of that.
That was
Tiamat's-
Lockie. That was Lockie.
Oh, Lockie did Fairy Fire. That's right.
You know,
You're a
all I've
fan
done
of
is
Fairy
just
Fire.
dodge.
Yeah, you've just run away.
Whoa. That's it.
Yeah. Okay.
It's probably more obnoxious though, because there's like 3 of me doing the dodge.
That's true.
Yes.
That's true. Yervith's dealt a fair bit of damage, and she does not like the Drake Wardens being back. No, her focus is on Yervith. Sorry, Yervith.
Oh no, yeah.
She's actually going to get both Yervith and Shana in this one. And I'm so sorry about this. The red dragon head lowers, and as it slowly opens its maw, you watch as these little tiny embers of light begin appearing around it. And then there's this, as she breathes in, all the air sucking towards this massive gaping mouth. And then this light begins to shine in the back of her throat as everything goes silent. And for a moment, it's just still and quiet. And then this cone of fire, 90 foot long, 90 foot cone, fires towards Yervith and Shana. I need both of you to make me dexterity saving throws, please.
Yervith is definitely going to use a reaction to absorb elements.
I thought Yervith might do that.
Yep.
Oh no, 16.
Oh yeah. Chat are like, oh, yeah, doesn't Tiamat have like 5 heads? She can stare at everyone. Yeah, she has been. Don't worry. Each person's had a head if you've been paying attention. Sometimes the heads change targets for a little bit, but there's always a head looking at someone. 16 for Shana, 27 for Yervith. Alrighty. So Shana, that is a fail. Yervith, that is a pass. That is going to be 71 points of fire damage. Shana, how you doing?
Oh.
Are you down?
Yeah, I've got 14 hit points before I took
Okay.
that.
What's your maximum HP?
98.
Okay, you're fine.
Okay, not
As
bad.
this blast of fire just sweeps across Yervith, you just get out of the way as you fling yourself to the side. The fire still scorching you as you take a quarter of that, because you passed. So, yeah, fucking still bad. As you turn back and look around, Yervith, as you get up dazed and confused, you look back, your head ringing, this it's like burning flesh smell permeating everything around you. You look back and you just see Shana lying on the ground,
Oh, fuck.
very still, not moving.
Okay.
The
How
redhead.
much damage do I take from a quarter of damage?
I will do the math right now, but I believe it'll be roughly about 20 if my very brief maths is correct.
Okay, good.
17.
Okay. Very good. That's fine.
The redhead turns back towards Mira, the green head keeping a close eye on Yervith. The green head speaks as it looks at just Shana's body just lying there. 1 down, 3 to go. That is the end of Tiamat's turn. She doesn't take any other legendary action. She doesn't feel the need to right now. Now, at the end of that turn, 2 things happen. 1, Shana. As you take this fire damage and drop, you feel yourself floating. Looking down, you can see your body in the chamber, the rest of your companions around you, and you can see this line of golden light, this thread still connecting you to the center of your body's chest. And as you look down, you see that you are this ghostly apparition. No snake tail. You are as you remember yourself as a Corey. And as you sort of turn and look in a bit of confusion, standing next to you is Varys, eyes closed, sitting in a meditative position, fists together, and you can see this energy swirling around him faster and faster. Do you say or do anything?
She probably walks or just sort of drifts up to be within, like, maybe just sort of 10-ish feet in front of him, but otherwise she might sit down to sort of try just match his position, just sort of do what he's doing and sit with him.
Okay, yeah. As you sort of sit down across from him, there's a moment of silence. And then you see as Varys like tilts his head up and opens one eye and looks at you. You know, it's really hard to do this when you're staring at me. I have to concentrate quite a bit here.
Sorry, and then she sort of just glances off over his shoulder to see.
Wait, hang on. Have you? And he looks down and sees your body. Oh, for fuck's sake, Shana.
I didn't have a lot to say in the matter.
Oh, God. Okay, God's above. Right. Prepare yourself. This is going to hurt a little bit. And he reaches out, all of the energy suddenly forming this tiny little black ball of shadow that he holds in his hand, hovering just about 10 centimeters off his hand. And he looks at you and gestures for you to hold out your hand. Come on, give me your hand. Now I need one more confirmation. Do you agree to this, Shana?
Yes, I know the consequences are absolutely going to bite me in the ass, but I agree. Let's get rid of this Tiamat.
I will make you one promise. This won't be like what happened previously. It will not be that catastrophic. The extinction of entire people. It won't be that bad. It won't be that bad. Is what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to make you feel a bit better. Is it working?
Yeah, let's go with that. Let's go with that. Yep.
Okay. Right. Here we go. This is really going to fuck up my future plans. I just want you to know that, the sacrifice I'm making for you and your world right now.
I really appreciate it.
We're making a commitment here. Lockie, you tell that giant forge his plan better fucking work, alright? We're committing to it now. Okay, here we go. And he slowly moves his hand over yours, and then lets go. For a moment, this black bead hovers above your hand, and then begins to sink towards you. And as it touches your hand, you are racked with this intense pain, cold and dark, as it explodes within you. Yervith, you're probably close enough to see Shana's body. Shana's body suddenly begins convulsing, twitching and moving very, very creepily. And I'd probably also say, what's your passive perception, Yervith? It's pretty high, isn't it?
It's 23.
23. Yeah. Her shadow is currently growing up around her like vines.
Oh, cool, yeah.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Okay.
Bush magic, vines, I love it.
Shana, I need you to make me a charisma saving throw, please.
Charisma saving throw. Oh, that was almost really
Nice.
29.
That was so close to rolling a 1.
That's a big boy.
There's a moment where this power threatens to overwhelm you, and you feel like you cannot possibly hold this. You feel yourself stretching and splitting at the seams. But then you remember what you're fighting for. You remember who you're fighting for. Somewhere high above, Lyra is fighting for her life to give you the opportunity to stop Tiamat right now. And that knowledge, I would say, probably fills Shana with a fair bit of resolve. Would that be fair to say?
Absolutely.
And by sheer willpower, you hold yourself together. The golden thread linking your soul to your body suddenly begins to grow dark and black as this inky darkness begins crawling out of your soul down the chain towards your body. And as it pushes through, suddenly that connection feels even stronger and you feel yourself being reeled back in towards your body. But you watch as the scales on your tail begin to take on this darker hue. Dark, writhing shapes made of shadow forming these tattoo-like forms across your skin grow. Your body lying there, eyes still open because you were sort of knocked to zero pretty quickly. You watch as your sclera, the white part of your eye, turns pitch black. And horns, very similar to Varys's, begin to just poke up through your hair as your hair takes on that starlight appearance that Varys has as well. You are now channeling Varys's power, essentially as his avatar. I would like you to level up to level 15, please, and benefit from a long rest, if you would.
Oh.
As you tap into Space Snake. A snake. Snake? Snake. As you channel Varys's power. Shana, this is not permanent. You can already feel that you are keeping this going by sheer willpower. There is a time limit for this. Alrighty. The other thing that happens, and you awaken sort of lying on the floor. Actually, no, I would even say like your body still twitching begins rising up on its own accord, and then as your soul merges back in, your sort of head clicks down, and you feel the power flowing through you. The other thing that happens at the end of the turn, more of the energy from the portal is being siphoned now into the portal above, faster and faster, and Tiamat doesn't seem to have really noticed what's happening. She's partway through the rend in space. The energy swirling underneath her no longer is needed for her plans. But it's still energy. And the tiny little bit that's being siphoned up into the portal ever so slightly causes the whirlwind, the vortex underneath her to shrink by about a quarter. And you watch as high above the giant portal, this gateway, begins beeping very softly. And then you hear this as a number of plates begin to lock into position. And the surface of the portal suddenly goes completely glassy, mirror-like, reflecting Tiamat above as she is below. And then goes shadowy. And you see, faintly on the other side of the portal, a giant ship. This vast metal construction. Towers and bridges. And on its walls, looking over the balustrades, you can see figures, humanoid figures. The ship is moving towards the portal, faster and faster. Jin, it's your go.
Okay. Cool. Okay, so I'm going to look at Tiamat and the portal. Is there any solid surfaces I can sort of see?
Solid surfaces, like around Tiamat, underneath her?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's standing on the ground.
Cool, okay. I'm going to cast it using my Unstrewed Harp.
Yes.
A wall of thorns at the base of that.
Ooh, okay. I believe that's a 10-foot or 20-foot.
So there it is. Oh, whoops.
How you cast it? Because you can cast it in a ring.
Yeah, so I'm going to do...
60-foot long.
Yeah, I'm going to do the 20-foot diameter and is up 20 feet high and 5 feet thick. So I'm going to put it like right here, and that might potentially shield Mira and Lockie a little bit. Give him some wall. I know she probably looks over it, but it's going to be centered.
Yeah.
And it's going to be right under her, though, so she's getting hit with this.
Alrighty, brilliant. When the wall appears, each creature must make a dex saving throw. I will make a dex saving throw. You guys have learned. She's not very good at them.
Yes.
That's a natural 1. Natural 1 on the dex save, so she takes 7d8 piercing damage.
Yes.
Yes.
She's gonna. She's nah. That's gonna be a definite. She's definitely gonna do a.
She
Nah, she's only used 1 legendary resistance. There's no rush. She's got time for it.
That's fine.
She'll take the damage.
It would only be half damage if she did that anyway.
Yeah, exactly. So 23 plus 6, 29 damage.
And that is magical piercing.
You guys only really do magical damage at this stage. I don't think any of you don't have magic weapons, so I've not been.
So that's
fighters, we just
So as I like to think, as I sort of do this, and I see that she's not really, she doesn't really have the ability to move too much.
She's still coming through the portal. Yeah.
Yeah, I know that, but the wall of thorns is really going to stick there for a while, and really hamper her movement in. So I'm going to pull out my harp and I'm going to start playing the melody, and I'm going to think to myself, well, if you're looking at this transpiring as it is, I would love your help, your power in this time. And I'm sort of talking to Titania.
Jin, could you please roll me a D100?
Oh, God. 34.
34.
Because I am using the Answer with Harp to cast a spell, not my own spell slots.
Yeah. The harp strums right on an offbeat as you're prepared to, like in the middle of this song, as you move your hands away for a quick pause in the song. There's this very slight break before you move on to the next section of the melody. The harp strums all on its own, and you feel this tone reverberate within you.
Cool. With that's my action. I'm going to use my... No, I don't have any bonus actions anymore. I'm going to have my mount do a dash action.
Yep, absolutely.
Oh, where do I want to move? I'm going to move here. I'm still frightened. I'm going to move like literally here. Let me just see if that works.
So for podcast listeners, Jin is going to move away from Tiamat down towards the south, past Mira and Lockie, getting as far away from her as he possibly can at this point.
Yes. Perfect, thanks.
No problemo. As you flee down into the catacombs of the tunnel, getting as far away from her as you physically can, you feel this strum within you once again, this note play out within you. Could you make me a wisdom saving throw?
Oh, I suck at wisdom.
That's okay. I don't think you want to pass this one.
Oh, I got a 20.
20. I was kidding about not passing. You definitely want to pass this one.
Well, I rolled probably the best I could other than a crit.
As this chord strums within you once again, the Unstruth harp reverberating, you feel this energy wash over you. And you watch as at your feet, Jin, tiny little wildflowers burst up and bloom for a brief second before falling and dying. You are no longer affected by the frightened condition.
Oh, that's great.
However, you feel a sudden pull, a melody that the harp wants you to play. A powerful melody to reshape and twist the weave as someone else wants it. Anything else on your turn, Jin?
Let's see. I've used my dash action, bonus action's not available, and my main action's no, that's it. Done. But Eye Bite's gone as well, and Wall Thorns replaced my concentration.
Yep, no problem at all. Shana, you're up next as you become Dark Snake.
Is she still afraid?
No, the fear is gone. You're channeling the power of Varus right now. You can feel the connection to your Warlock patron stronger than it's ever been. You're not afraid of Tiamat right now.
Alright. As a bit of a test spell, she goes.
I'd say actually part of Varus's arrogance has bled through the connection.
Hell yeah. As like she's still tentative, like, you know, she's like got all this power. How much? So she's gonna start off with her huge.
Eldritch Blast.
She's gonna re-get that hex back up again, and
yes.
then the Eldritch Blast. And the damage type she's going to be. Let's go with Wisdom this time.
Alrighty.
And then the triple Eldritch Blast. Oh no.
20 is not enough. 29 is enough for the second hit. Oh, you have advantage because of Fairy Fire.
Oh, hell yeah.
So the first one is 29 because 20 and 29. The second one's 20 and 13, natural one. So the second one doesn't hit.
re-roll those second two that didn't hit then.
So yeah, just roll two more, and this will be your third hit. 27 is going to hit. Yep, 27. So 2 hits.
2 hits. All right. And That's 12 and 15 of force damage, and then like 2 of necrotic.
Alrighty. 12, 15, 2 necrotic. As you blast this out, I mean, this is a fair bit of damage now. The blue head that takes these strikes turns towards you. Didn't we kill you just a moment ago? What is this?
Yes, you did. And then she just leaves it at that.
Nice. Anything else in your turn, Shana? That was action, bonus action.
Yeah, I've got 30 feet movement. She's actually going to go towards Tiamat.
Nice. Yep.
Nice. We're
Yeah,
advancing
probably.
on her. This is awesome.
Brilliant.
Nothing can go wrong here.
Oh no, not at all.
Yervith,
Me.
you'll go next.
Fairy Fire's still up.
It is still up. And Yervith, on top of that, you can feel that connection to Eleanor is growing stronger and stronger.
Yeah. Yervith is tempted to take a couple more shots and advance forward, but he sort of like looks in on himself and goes, "Let's show her what we're made of, you and I. Come on, Eleanor. Time for round 2." And he's going to summon Eleanor once more.
Alrighty.
To go back into the fight and, hopefully do some damage.
As you summon Eleanor, there's this momentary flash, and you watch as part of the swirling vortex of energy under Tiamat suddenly draws away, the giant portal above now disrupting it enough that the energy is going and growing chaotic. This blast of energy that flies towards you burns within you with this fire. And when you summon Eleanor, she doesn't just summon as one color. You watch as she takes on the 5 chromatic colors of Tiamat, very similar to Mira right now.
Holy shit.
And as Eleanor is summoned in, Yervith, I need you to level up to level 15, please, for me as well. Which I think means Eleanor grows dragon wings, if I'm not mistaken.
So what I'm going to do, I was going to do this anyway. I do have rogue levels, but for this fight, I am getting rid of my rogue levels and going full Dragonborn.
Shit. Okay, I kind of love that where like you're kind of burning who you were to become who you are now. I'm going to say then I've got a thing for you there, actually. As this blast of energy hits you, for a brief moment, Yervith, you feel yourself being drawn inwards. You're standing on this large, featureless, black pool. Below you, you can see a reflection of who you used to be. A man struggling to survive. A man turning to nefarious means of survival. But next to you, padding up across the water, is Eleanor. The colours changing and flickering between the different chromatic colours. But she's much larger, the wings on her back now massive, large enough to catch, you think, enough air to allow you to fly on her back now. And as she nuzzles up to you and looks down at the reflection in the water, she just reaches forwards with her nose and pokes it, causing the reflection to shift into this myriad pool of ripples. And when the ripples steady again, you see you and Eleanor now in your reflection, as you are now.
Amazing.
And that's when you summon Eleanor back, when you sort of open your eyes, that's how you see Eleanor standing next to you, sort of flickering through these different chromatic colours.
My eyes at that point would be like crazy. They'd be all like pearlescent in all the different like, colors of the chromatic sphere.
It's kind of like slowly shifting between as it moves and bleeds across. Yervith, what would you like to do?
So do I get? I use my action to summon Eleanor.
Yes. That is a free action as part of this.
Oh shit!
Nice.
Yes.
Okay. Wow. All right. That's crazy. As a level 15 ranger now, fully going the ranger route. Do I have enough? Yervith is going to jump on Eleanor.
Yes!
Chuck the saddle on that he's been carrying around for him for I don't even know how many sessions. And he's going to fly.
Go!
Do 40 40 feet up towards, probably, that's going to get me up to this square here. So that's there. He doesn't have a whole lot of magic, but he can probably see, like, within the portal, I would say.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
So
definitely.
with his 30 feet of with his 30-foot range, he's going to cast. Where is it? At 4th level, he's going to look into the portal and see an area on the other side of the portal, because it says I can see it within range. He's going to try and cast Grasping. He's going to try and cast Grasping Vine in the portal.
Ooh, on the other side into Avernus.
On the other side in Avernus.
It's like the upgraded version of Thorn Whip, guys. We've done it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yervith has achieved his final form. His final Thorn Whip. Amazing. Let me just quickly... I just want to, just before you cast it, I just want to get you to just double check what's the size of the creature that it can... Because this is cool as shit.
It just says just as a creature. It doesn't specify.
Okay.
Size.
If it doesn't specify,
Yes,
go for it.
I'll just cast it in
You target a creature within 30 feet. The creature must succeed on a dex save or be pulled 20 feet directly towards the vine. It doesn't specify size. So that's, that doesn't, rules as written.
Yeah. So
I will make a dexterity saving throw.
The vine is going to attempt to pull Tiamat back in through the portal.
Ooh, okay. Let's see. That is a 12. Tiamat is going to use a legendary resistance to block that.
Oh, fair enough.
She is not taking that.
Yes.
Until the spell ends, you can direct the vine to lash out the same creature or another one as a bonus action. So it doesn't go anywhere. It's still there.
It's sitting there in Avernus, like really trying to tug on one of their legs to pull it back through.
You can see that the magic in Avernus is twisted and formed. Rather than being this green vine that wraps around her, it's this dark black burnt wood with these sharp jagged spines as the magic of hell influences the spell enough to change it and warp it from its original condition. Very nice, Yervith. Very nice indeed. Yeah. Anything else on your
I'd say there's a bit of anger and a bit of draconic energy imbued in there as well, which probably helps.
Yeah, absolutely. Anything else on your turn?
No. I'm flying.
You're flying. Mira.
Well, actually, no. I do have I haven't used my bonus action. I'm gonna command Eleanor to use her dragon breath, guys.
Hey! Fantastic.
Nice.
What type of breath weapon attack would you like to use? Because in this form, she's switching between the colors. So,
I guess she's just gonna look at the black head of of Tiamat being the one that they've kind of engaged battle with, and she's gonna just choose fire on the black head specifically. I'll do a different one. I'll actually probably just do like maybe lightning.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yep. All right.
Oh shit! Okay. So I have to make a dex save, don't I, to avoid being hit with this breath attack. All right.
Nice.
Tiamat rolled a 7.
Oh,
38 damage. Nice. As Eleanor gets her revenge for being stepped on earlier.
Yeah.
This blast of lightning. As Eleanor opens her morph, swooping around and lets loose this crackling bolt of lightning. You watch as the black head is blasted back, taking this hit as it stumbles under the weight as Eleanor swoops down and moves overhead. Mira, it is your go.
Okay, alright, so consumed with power, wants to command everybody. However, I did just see what happened to Yervith and Eleanor. And this is something that Mira has wanted ever since she first met Yervith, really. Can I make some sort of save?
Yes, you can make me a charisma saving throw.
Okay.
Because this is like your force of will, you trying to take back your own mind and your own ambition, your own desires.
Flash of Genius as well.
25. Flash of Genius.
Yep.
29. Mira,
Oh yeah.
It's my last one.
Oh, your last one.
there's a strain for a moment. This quiet voice, your true self, buried and pushed to the far back recesses of your mind in this moment as the avatar of Tiamat takes over. This darker version of yourself, the one that desires power, the one that enjoyed the political landscape, shall we say. The person who you could have been if you hadn't met Elia, and then in turn made the decision to become an adventurer and meet all of your friends. There's a brief moment of struggle between these two halves of you. The avatar form so much more powerful. And then just out of the corner of your eye, you see Yervith swooping down on Eleanor. That moment of hope, that moment of belief in something far greater than you, snaps that connection. And there's this momentary cry of no! As the avatar form within you, the avatar of Tiamat, simply vanishes away, as if she was never a part of you. Wow. The wings begin to suck back down, the scales, all the different colors begin to recede. The amulet in your hand begins to vibrate and shake violently. And that connection, that thread of power connecting it to Tiamat, snaps as the amulet becomes yours, not hers.
Oh, shit.
And as the silver scales take back over, you watch as the amulet changes color as well. The gemstones bleeding from these colored gems to these petrified metallic beads as you embrace your metallic ancestry.
Nice.
Mira, I would like you to please level up to level 15.
That's sick.
Level
Let's
15
go.
Sorcerer. As you, through sheer strength of character, reject the power of Tiamat fully
That's so cool.
and claim it as your own.
Okay. Well,
As that thread of power snaps, all 5 heads suddenly turn and stare at Mira and begin speaking rapidly. I cannot feel you. What have you done? What is this effect? Where have you gone, my avatar? Mira, it is your turn.
she's like,
I'm having fun.
she's like breathing hard. She's looking at Yervith like directly, and Eleanor, and she's like, "I've shown you how things could be without tyranny, without control." And she smiles. She's like embracing the chaos of her elemental ancestry.
Yes.
She's going to summon
Yes.
at 7th level Draconic Spirit.
Oh boy.
Nice.
What would you like your draconic spirit to look like?
So I can pick one of the family of dragons.
Yep.
And I will pick my silver. The old silver.
Done. I have a white token for you. Let me see if I can find my silver dragon token. Actually, 2 seconds. I'm pretty sure I have one. I do have a silver token. Let me use the silver token. Hey.
But can I flavor it
Yeah.
in that it all has the stats of the silver, but it also looks like a 5-headed dragon. But
Ooh.
instead
Okay.
of
Absolutely. Yeah. As you summon this elemental energy and try and shape it into this draconic spirit, Avazandum around your neck, because you've cast a 7th level spell, is going to do an elemental wild magic surge. However, in this moment, I'm going to force the roll into an outcome. And the outcome is, as the spell takes hold, as it's just formed, broken away from Tiamat and formed this metallic spirit, you watch as the heads begin splitting and changing, almost like a hydra is just merging out from one another as it takes on the 5 different metallic heads: silver, bronze, copper, brass, gold. As the 7th level spell goes off.
yeah.
That's very
cool.
Rule of cool. I'm not gonna have you roll. That's what happens.
Hell yeah.
That's very cool.
As this draconic spirit is summoned, you watch as the heads, which were looking at you, are drawn to this spiritual dragon, this slightly translucent dragon made of energy before it. This is an abomination, an affront. This is not what we have. The blue head at this point is going, this is not of us, Avatar, not of us, as it looks at you.
We are our own. And we shall destroy you. And it takes its turn immediately after me.
Yes, it does. Would you like to take the metallic spirit's form, the metallic dragon spirit's form?
Yes.
What would you like it to do?
Okay, so I can make a number of rend attacks equal to half the spell's level, which will be 3.
3.
And its breath weapon. Okay?
I'd forgotten how overpowered Fizban's Treachery of Dragons was. I remember now.
Yeah.
I remember now.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so I'll do the attack first. So that's 1. Oh no, this is going to be a
Natural 1.
This is a 2.
Oh, that was no, that wasn't a hit. That was just for damage. You're rolling damage.
Coming up?
Yeah, you're rolling damage.
Oh, oops, my bad.
I was going to say, I was like, I don't remember you rolling a d6 to do an attack. That doesn't make... That's...
Oh, it's my spell attack. Sorry, my
Yes,
bad.
yeah. No, all good.
So 1 hit.
29's going to hit, so we'll take the damage as you rolled it. So
Damage.
29,
Does
5
she get
damage.
advantage from Fairy?
Yes, she does. So we'll do the 29, 24, so 29. So that is 5 damage.
17 and
13.
One. Yes.
Second one's not a hit.
No,
Got one more. Oh, this is such an overpowered attack. Just summon Draconic Spirit.
I don't think that hit.
22, 21, not quite.
And then it's a dex saving throw for a 30-foot cone of...
Oh, she's not good at dex saving throws, Claire. Stop making her take dex saving throws. Guys, justice for Tiamat. Hashtag justice for Tiamat. That's only a 9. Does she burn a third legendary resistance on this?
Oh, probably not. That's 10 points damage.
Oh, well, I had to make the decision before you rolled the damage, so I can't. It's too late now. She doesn't. She just takes that damage.
Yeah.
As this wave of energy burns across her scales, the black head smiles, baring all its teeth. Can we rip? Can we tear? Can we burn?
You can try. Even if you rend me, even if you rend my body, you will still have failed to control me.
Could you please roll me a persuasion check, please?
Ooh. Okay. Let's see. Ooh. Interacting with Blue Dragon Mask. Do I get advantage on this?
So when you've taken on this form, the Blue Dragon Mask has kind of like, with you rejecting Tiamat's power, the Blue Dragon Mask. I should have said this before at the time. I thought about it. As you reject Tiamat's power, one of the things that happens is the Blue Dragon Mask just fades away. The magic broken.
Cool.
14 persuasion. Not.
Can I? What can I do for that? Nothing really.
I will look at it and say it is a 14. It is a
That's
14.
a really bad roll. That's a plus 10 for me.
Plus 10, that's a 4. The black head sort of like snorts. Control. Death. Seemingly words beginning to fail it a bit in its rage. Lockie, it's your turn next. Lockie, at the beginning of your turn, something quite spicy happens.
Oh,
How spicy?
I like spicy.
Lockie, deep within one of your subroutines is a piece of hardware with some software running on it that has lain dormant since as long as you can remember. Suddenly, your diagnostic systems pick up this rogue signal, a piece of technology attempting to connect an interface with you, requesting permission to transmit data.
Oh, It's one of those little allow deny pop-ups.
It's like the iTunes terms and conditions. It just appears inside your mind.
Scroll.
No,
Allow.
now we can make you an iSent iPad. No. Yeah, no. This connection requesting permission basically to send data, to download data into your memory banks directly. And it looks like there's also audio and visual attached as well.
Oh shit!
This message that's sort of coming in. Your brain is sort of interpreting this as like there is something is trying to send information to you.
Is there anywhere? Can I just think permissions to it, or do I need to?
You just have to accept. Like if you make the mental commands, the command will go through, and you'll have the data come through.
Well, he'll check Mira, and she has a 5-headed
metallic dragon.
So I guess I can turn off for a moment. It's
the anti-mat. You've got Tiamat and the anti-mat facing up against each other right now.
Yeah. All right, and he'll.
It's Tiamat backwards. Tamayat.
Similar.
Sorry, carry on, Lockie.
He will allow it through.
Lockie, as you do so, there's a brief moment of silence, and your vision fades. You see a face, a familiar face, a young woman's face, long white hair braided around, hanging off her shoulder, dressed in long white robes, a sad smile on her face as she glances at this screen, at you really, from what you're seeing as you perceive this. And then suddenly, as this returning beep sounds, she sort of startles and looks wide-eyed at the monitor. Lockie? Is that you? Lockie? Oh, by Anam, you're still active?
It has been a long time.
You don't hear your voice as you say it out loud, you just hear silence, but she seems to read, her eyes move across the screen as if reading what you're saying. Carry on.
I've held on to hope and apparently lots of subroutines. It is wonderful to see your face.
I was worried that you were lost when we were all banished. I thought when you did not come with us that maybe you had been broken or that you had been damaged in some way, but do you remember me, Lockie? Do you remember who I am, who you are?
I was damaged for a very long time. And then I met someone who gave me another chance. It's taken me, it's a lot of work, but yes, I remember you.
I'm so pleased to hear that. The portal that you have opened, the power that you are channeling through it, it will be enough. I have run the calculations. All of us are coming, the whole fleet. We are coming home, Lockie.
Well, that is more than I could have hoped for. I will warn you, there is a very large, evil, 5-headed dragon goddess on the other side of the portal. So I would recommend you come through ready for a fight.
As she reads the words on the screen, her face sort of goes into a surprise. Oh, another is already trying to enter. Tiamat?
The very same.
Lockie, while she is there, we will not be able to come through. You will have to either pull her through the portal completely, or push her back into her own domain, or defeat her, but while she is there, we cannot come through. There is too much energy exchange already.
Okay, that makes sense. We don't want to break reality. Any assistance you could help would be absolutely wonderful.
Yes, Lockie, there is some assistance I can give you. I can see the system diagnostics is complete. You're only operating at about 60% of your current capacity. I can restore your functions from here if you would allow.
I don't go in for swearing, but I spent a lot of time around Yervith, so I'm just going to say fuck yes.
Oh. It seems I might need to update your linguistic protocols. She does a bit of a nervous chuckle. Okay. Be ready. And you see her sort of like tapping away at this grey slate. The vision ends just as suddenly as it came on Lockie. And then suddenly, deep within you, systems begin coming back online. Systems that have been dormant for a very, very long time. Power begins flowing through. And you feel yourself almost growing in size a little bit as you begin stretching your plates. And that strange temporal energy that you've been tapping into is suddenly unleashed in one go. And you watch as probably Mira and Yervith and Shana and Jin, all of you can see this. Lockie rises very slightly off the ground, and then time begins to reverse across his body as the plates begin locking in and swishing around. And Lockie grows a little bit while that happens. Lockie, you get a free use of the enlarge spell. It just happens as you become a large creature, a giant creature. As your plates begin stretching and growing, the sections of verdigris across Lockie's body melt away and burn into this bright copper underneath, this beautiful red-orange copper. And the steel polishes and changes into these plates of white platinum as Lockie reverses back to how he was when he was first constructed as a true giant forged. Lockie, could you please level up to level 15 for me?
Oh, that's so cool.
Nice.
That's so cool.
Oh, Optimus Lockie.
Optimus.
Optimus Lockie. Lockie Prime? Lockie Prime.
Lockie Prime.
Lockie Prime. Oh, look, this is Lockie Omega. This is like...
Alpha Lockie.
Yeah.
Alpha Lockie.
That one's Alpha Lockie, yeah. Lockie Omega. I'm just going to actually change his name.
Yeah, absolutely. Changing it to Alpha Lockie.
I think Prime sounds better.
Prime, or Lockie Prime. Absolutely. It is your go. Yep, it is your go.
So I have benefits of long rest, just all the
Yes,
stats.
same. Everyone who levels up to level 15 also gets the benefits of a long rest as you are leveled up.
All right. Third. Yep. Okay. Okay. So, as he
Lockatron. Good suggestion. Good suggestion, chat. I like it, Lockatron.
All right. Actually, I haven't done this one for a while. So as he booms out of his shoulders, out of his pauldrons, comes this two little as they come up. And
Everyone's been
I would
changing their
say
names. I've
5.
just noticed. Sorry, carry on. I just noticed in the Roll20 that you've all changed your names. We've got Anti-Tiamat Mira, Lockie Prime, Space Snake.
Nice.
Jesus Christ. Sorry, Michael. Please continue. I'm so sorry.
I'm going to cast Magic Missile at third.
Ooh, okay. Lockie, as you hold out your arm, your hand drops in, and these 3 cannons lock out from inside as you then shoot these magic missiles. This rotating barrel begins firing. How many missiles would you like to fire?
Well, it's 3 from the spell and then additional 2, so 5.
5. They all deal 1d4 plus your spellcasting modifier, I believe?
Yeah.
Or is it just 1d4? Might just be 1d4.
I think it's 1d4 plus 1. I don't know where the 1 comes from, though. Yeah, I'm just going to go with 1d4 plus 1, so 5d4
Brilliant.
plus 5.
Yeah, 5d4 plus 5. I'm guessing they're all against Tiamat. You're not going to sort of split them up against your party as you go rogue.
Oh!
I am a Deceptolock.
I'm sending 1 to each head.
Lockinator.
Lockie is a
Fucking hate
Decepticon.
it.
Autobots roll out.
Do you have to roll them individually?
No. I'm happy for you to roll 5d4 plus 5. That's absolutely fine.
Okay.
It's the same thing. Like, you can roll them separately if you like, but it's just a huge waste of time. 17 force damage that Tiamat cannot block as these, basically like these bolts of force fly out of this arm cannon and begin striking into the heads. Tiamat roars in defiance as she stares at you. No, the giants are gone. I helped get rid of them. You will not survive.
That's the problem when it comes to destroying an entire species. One always gets away.
Is that like a rule, is it? I guess it is, actually. It's like a common trope, isn't it? Yeah. Dragon Ball Z, Riddick. What else we got? There's loads. It's weird that those are the first two that pop into my head.
Lost Archives.
Lost Archives. Alrighty. Lockie, anything else on your turn?
Oh, yeah, I've got them back again. He's going to wind up and do his health shield.
Very nice. Tiamat's go. Tiamat doesn't like the dragon. She doesn't like Lockie. She is going to use the last of her movement to fully pull herself through the rend in space and arrive in Nostea. You guys watch as the last of Tiamat's, as her hind legs step through and she pulls herself free of the portal. And the rend in space seals behind her. The mass of swirling energy on the floor begins dissipating faster and faster, being pulled towards the portal above. As Tiamat looks down towards all of you, the 5 heads keeping a close eye on each of you. It's been fun, but you die now. All of you die now. She's going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35,
So,
50, 55, 60.
how does my Wall of Thorns factor into that?
She just steps through it because it's difficult terrain, right?
Yes.
Yeah, she just uses her movement to continue.
She takes
stepping
damage
through
as
it.
well.
The beginning of her turn, she might do.
So it says
Wall of Thorns,
for
yeah.
every 1 foot a creature moves through the wall, it must spend 4 feet of movement.
Oh, she'll just fly then. She just opens her massive wings
okay.
and takes off into the air. The concussive force of this wing beat knocking you all back a little bit as she takes flight and then lands. Well, in that case, then she can fly pretty far. She's got a fly speed of 120 feet. So she's going to land right here as she smashes down next to the giant dragon and Lockie. She is going to do her multi-attack. She is going to try and take out the dragon spirit with a claw attack. Mira, does a 27 hit your draconic spirit?
21. Yes, it does. So I'm plus 21.
It takes 25 slashing damage.
Yep, that's fine.
She's going to do another claw attack, this time against Lockie.
Mm-hmm.
Lockie, does a 27 hit you? I'm being consistent with these 27s.
Oh,
Okay. 24 slashing damage. And then she's...
Sorry, can I spend a reaction to hit her with blindness? Let me just check the save is.
Yeah, if you've got a reaction to cast blindness, definitely.
I do from the mace.
Oh, the light.
Yeah, the light.
Blinding light.
Yes.
That's that. Sorry. I got a lot. Where are you?
I'll keep doing. She's going to do a tail attack too. So
keep going. I'll find
Oh, Shana, you're in range of the tail attack. Oh no, Mira's in range of the tail attack.
Right.
Yeah, fuck Mira. She just swings her tail around and just crushes you underneath it, Mira. Does a 23 hit you?
Shield.
Shield. She put up this clutch shield. The tail just smashes against it, but does not hit you as Tiamat finishes her go. She's then going to take a legendary action, and she's going to blast a line of lightning down the middle here. That is going to be Lockie and Jin.
Oh, fun.
Yep, Lockie and Jin, because she's sort of seen you now and is like, yeah, I don't like you. Could you please make me a dexterity saving throw, please, Lockie and Jin?
Sure.
she takes another legendary
It's
action.
probably not enough.
Okay, 16 and 11 both are not enough. What was that, sorry?
Is it too late to swap my reaction?
You hadn't done the blindness yet, so I'm going to... Because you hadn't done it, you haven't... I haven't done it now. We haven't touched it yet. Yeah, and I mean, I kind of powered us ahead while you were looking it up, so you haven't technically done it yet. I'm happy for you to switch to absorb elements if that's what you were thinking of doing.
Yep.
I thought you might. Jin, do you have any absorb elements?
I have one left.
Are you going to use it?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Thank God, because that's 96 points of damage. I've got a photo if you guys want to. I'll chuck it in the Discord if you can.
Damn.
It's pretty bad. That is halved, so that is going to be, I think, 48. Yes. As that line of lightning blasts through, the blue head kind of shakes itself, seemingly sort of a little bit like used up as she has used up that attack.
What type of damage is that?
Lightning.
Oh, I have resistance to lightning because of my cloak.
Yes, you do, because your blue dragon cloaks are halved again. Hey! So rather than 48,
literally just typing that.
24. 24.
24.
That was
24,
the perfect attack that could have gone for you, Jin.
Yeah. It would have kept me up. I had 11 hit
Yeah.
points left, but now I'm sitting at 35.
Yeah.
Nice.
That is Tiamat's full go. She's not going to use any of her other legendary actions. She's happy for the moment. As we get to the top of the round, Jin, before your turn goes off, the wildflowers around your feet that were burned away by this lightning just destroyed, evaporated. Oh no, your mount. Could I have your mount, please?
Oh, yeah.
Roll a dexterity saving throw. You might be dropping out of the sky, my friend.
That's okay, because I do have I have a reaction, and I do have a Featherfall token still from when we were on the castle.
Because the Featherfall token automatically activates when you begin falling, so that's just as well.
Alright, so... What was it?
Dexterity save for the
I don't
mount.
think my guy's gonna... I don't think my mount's gonna handle that. It's 17.
96. I'm so sorry.
Dead.
As your fee rev is just literally evaporated by the lightning. Evaporated by the lightning. As you begin falling, Jin, the Featherfall token that you have on you immediately activates. It's not a reaction. It activates as you fall. It's an automatic trigger. And you immediately have Featherfall cast on you as a free action from the Featherfall token. As you begin slowly falling towards the ground, as your feet touch the ground, wildflowers, grasses begin blooming around you, and the Arnstruth harp begins strumming again. Very gently, just boom, boom, making these melodic, echoing chords shimmer around you. I need to know, do you play back? This is a free action to just play the music. You can feel it now, the music.
No, look, I've lost the fear rev. I've taken a bunch of damage. It's looking pretty dire overall for myself, so I think I would play back.
Brilliant. As you strum the harp back, you feel the music echo around you. Sound of water running over a stream, sound of a forest, the music of the wilds. And that power, that music begins pulling through you, and you can feel yourself drawing energy out of the harp and into yourself, energy that you can use. Jin, I'd like you to please level up to level 15 and benefit from a long rest.
Okay.
Yes.
Everyone, you watch as Jin's eyes change to this bright, vibrant green. Your ears grow a little bit pointier, and your hair grows a little bit longer down around you as you take on more elven, well, technically more sylvan features as you connect to the Fae. There's also a personality shift as well, Jin. Could you please roll me a d6 as you take on a Fae personality trait?
3.
3.
Cool.
Okay. You find almost everything around you quite hilarious. You laugh at inopportune moments.
No.
You feel
that's hilarious.
you feel yourself brimming with mirth and joy, is the way I'm going to phrase it.
Wow. You're already a bit of a trickster. That just plays into that.
I feel like that's what
It does
Jim's
work.
saying.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So filled with, what would you say?
filled with mirth and joy.
It's like you've cracked. Like everything's going badly, and all of a sudden you've just like cracked, and you just start laughing uncontrollably.
Oh my god, I'm just turning into the Joker. Like,
By the way, I'm
Joker.
renaming absorb elements to abuse elements because you've been abusing the fuck out of that spell. You
And
guys.
guess what? Guess what? That was my last spell
Your
crystal.
last spell crystal of absorb elements.
But when I made a level 15 character, I changed one of my magical secrets to absorb elements.
Absorb elements.
Oh.
Should have known it. Alrighty.
Okay.
Jin, it is the beginning of the round. It is your turn.
Okay, so my Firath, I don't have it anymore.
It's gone.
It
It's
doesn't
just
come-
vaporized as it takes 96
Okay.
points of lightning damage. Your mount is just gone. Literally turned into dust.
Okay. How wounded does Tiamat look? Does she look pretty chipper still?
She's looking pretty fine, yeah. I mean,
Don't
I
really
feel like
know.
she's doing okay.
I think we need to do some damage to her.
Yeah.
I'm going to do a 6
Yeah.
level disintegrate.
Oh, I believe that's a Constitution save for me, if I remember disintegrate
Dex
correctly. Dex
save.
save. You fucking Dex saves. I hate your Dex saves.
Hey, I actually took this and I didn't realize that the Dex saves would be
it's
that great.
2. She's going to use a legendary resistance. She's almost out. Shit.
That's
So she's gonna take half
I have
damage.
I have a 7th and an 8th slot as well for this disintegrate.
10d6 plus 40 force damage. Yeah, she does not want any. She does not want this. This is bad touch. As she
41 plus 40, so 81 force damage.
holy shit. So that's halved to 41, but that is brutal.
That's a big hit. Such a good spell, though. Oh my god.
Oh, it'd be 81, so it's half to 40. Oh my god, yeah.
Yeah.
Still, that is as so. Describe disintegrate for us. What does it look like for you?
Well, because I'm sort of on my sylvan features, I like to sort of think that I sort of move off the wall a little bit, and I start doing sort of like a dance, and then I just start I see Tiamat, and I sort of like take her in. I'm like, oh, look at you! You've come through the portal now. That I can't have that. That's not good at all. And I sort of start chuckling to myself as I bring out the Unshrith harp, filled with sylvan energy, and this like crackling, like greenish beam that as it resonates, it's almost like a whistle, like a bird's whistle from the Fae, and just pierces through her chest.
I love the idea that like you're using like this chord which disrupts matter and magic, and as you let loose this power chord, it's this off key, and you watch as a massive chunk out of Tiamat's chest is just disintegrate. It just literally turns into this black ash. The heads hiss this as they take this damage. All of them turn their attention on you. The black
Great.
one most of all.
And then I'm going to cast...
Run away, brave Sir Robin ran away.
I'm going to do... How far is it?
Illusionary Jins, quick, play me a melody on your coconut
Perfect.
so that I may escape.
Oh yeah, I still have 2 of them left. I'll take the fear. They can put the fear over there.
Yeah, I'll just delete it if you like. It's gone now.
Yeah, just delete it. I will give Lockie a bardic inspiration as well.
Lockie, you have a bardic inspiration.
Thank you, my friend.
You gonna need it.
And I'm going to say, worry not. When I tell this tale of this moment one day, I'll leave out how you would have failed spectacularally without my help.
Amazing.
Wow.
What a dick.
And then I'm gonna dance like 5, 10, 15,
Dance.
20.
Just dance away around the corner, just like
I'm sort of
slow
laughing
stepping
still.
backwards.
Oh, look at this stone wall.
Amazing.
Apparently it's my feature.
It doesn't make you.
My
It doesn't.
personality trait.
Doesn't make you an idiot. It just fills you with joy and mirth.
You said I find everything hilarious.
Let me rephrase. You are filled with inappropriate joy and mirth.
Okay, so I just sort of dance away, sort of humming to myself, nonchalantly, even though we're in a super tense situation.
Ali, you've just typed in imagining old school Rumpelstiltskin vibes. Are you referencing Once Upon a Time? Like the
No, before
okay.
Once Upon a Time.
Before
Thank
that.
you very much.
Okay, just checking
It's the old school.
because the laugh Jared did at one point, it was kind of a little bit like the weird laugh that Once Upon a Time Rumpelstiltskin does.
Probably giving off that vibe at the moment, I think.
Creepy. Shana, it's your go.
Sweet.
Alright, so Shana is going to sidle up within that 30 feet, so she might have to go one more square that way. She's going to Hexblade Curse Tiamat to get that one up.
Yep.
And then do the usual Eldritch Blast, 3 spells, but now that I've got Hexblade's Curse and Hex on that, do they stack? Or are they non-stackers?
Hex and Hexblade's Curse can both stack.
Hell yeah. In that case.
15's not quite enough, but you still have advantage, remember? Because natural 20 will do it. Natural 20. The second attack is...
Oh, and I have advantage as well from the other two, don't I? From Fairy Fire is still up?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. So the first attack is a natural 20, so the 15 and 32, so that's a natural 20. 14 and 16's a miss, and then you've got one more attack with advantage.
Oh, that's a
30's going to hit.
Actually, that 18 so close.
To a minute.
Is it one more, or is that
One
it?
more, you got one more to go. But, you've already hit with that 30, so unless you get another natural 20, which is possible, but I feel like
possible.
it's unlikely. Natural 1.
Damn, it's a net one.
Okay, so two hits, one of them's going to be critted, so we're going to take an extra dice damage.
So first roll is 1, second roll, and then each of those rolls are +5 plus d6.
Okay,
Plus 3
so for the
each
first
as
one,
well.
so the first one is 9 plus 10 because it is a d10, so that is 19 plus 3 from the hex.
Yep. So 20.
22.
Plus 5.
27 for the first hit. The crit, amazing. The second hit is 12 plus 5 plus 3, correct?
Plus. Yes. Yeah. Sorry.
12 plus 5 plus 3. Perfect. 20 damage. Brilliant. Alrighty. As you let loose these Eldritch Blasts, the green head whips towards you, Tiamat. Whips towards you, Tiamat? The green head of Tiamat whips towards you, Shana, staring at you with malevolence in its eyes.
He gives a little finger wave.
Cool.
And then also backs up the remaining 25 feet of movement.
How far away are you right now? Oh, good.
30.
As you go to move away, Tiamat's going to take an attack opportunity with her tail, which has a reach of 30 feet.
Oh.
Okay.
Shana, as you sort of like go to run away, the tail slams into the back of you. That is a 25 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
That deals 31 bludgeoning damage.
Ow.
As you are just sent boom across the room and face plant into the floor. Get a bit of a dirt nap.
Because I still have a reaction, I know it's not probably going to do much, but can she Hellish Rebuke that?
Yes, you can. Of course you can.
Oh, nice.
You point back at her. Your Hellish Rebuke, as you are channeling Varus's power, deals necrotic damage.
Nice.
Real pleasant.
Oh wait, is that also advantage? Because never mind.
No, it's a save. I'll make a save for Tiamat. That is a dex save again. You fuckers with your goddamn fucking dex save. Oh, what's the DC?
18?
17.
Oh, nice.
Oh, nice.
28 points of necrotic damage. Tiamat's not liking this. You can see that cuts and gashes and spell attacks are beginning to wear on her now. She looks like she has taken a little bit of damage. She's not happy about it. Yervith, I think you're next.
Amazing. Yervith is going to fly in on Eleanor. So getting up a little bit, get a little bit of altitude, trying to get towards the heads. And first thing he's going to do is he's going to burn one of his third level spell slots, of which he doesn't have that many, but he's going to burn one of them to ready up another Dragon Breath attack. You'll have to get into range to do so. So he's going to move 20 feet, 5, 10, 15, 20, just to here with Eleanor. And Eleanor, as almost like a drive-by, a fly-by sort of attack, is going to unleash another lightning breath, realizing that seemed to do some damage last round.
Yeah, absolutely. I better make another dex save.
Better.
11.
Oh!
It's 32 points of lightning damage.
That's actually not too bad.
Lightning, though.
Oh
No, but it's the the way that this is kind of working a little bit with Eleanor in her current form, it's still doing stuff. Don't worry.
I think it's just above average or on average.
It is above average. 10d6. So
it's just the one made it red. So
Yeah.
we're all like, oh no,
any like
It's a
6
32.
or 1 will make the score.
Yeah.
Score it
Um,
all.
yes.
That's a bonus action to do that. And I have my regular attack. So as I sort of
bonus
get a
action
little bit.
for infinite breath weapons. That's insane.
Yeah, I can command. I think. Oh, it's an action. Oh, it is an action.
I was going to say,
That's fine. That's still okay.
it's still amazing damage, like 32 points of damage.
No, sorry. I wasn't sure if the Drake did that on its own turn. You're right, it's an action. Can I do any bonus actions? Any bonus actions I can do? Fuck it. I'm gonna fly in with Eleanor and get her to bite Tiamat.
Do you get bite as a bonus action as well?
Yeah, I think I can, because I can command Eleanor to fly, right?
Double check.
This applies with this. We don't know this one.
In combat, the Drake shares your initiative count. Taking 10 immediately after yours, you must take a bonus action on your turn.
Do command it. The Drake gets an action and bonus action. I don't think it's attacks or a bonus action. I think it has to pick between the bite attack or the breath.
Yeah.
I don't think it gets both.
It does make sense.
Okay.
So you use your bonus action to command Eleanor. Eleanor then uses her action to do the breath attack.
Oh, so I still have my regular attack.
You've still got your regular attack.
As a
Yeah, your
ranger.
regular
Oh,
action.
in that case, that's fine then. I'll just do my regular bow attacks then.
Nice. Yeah, that's how I would interpret that. Let me pull open Drake Warden and I'll just double check.
Yeah, that's cool.
Please carry on.
Yeah, sweet. All right. Well, I've made a little bit of altitude. I'm kind of trying to get to a bit of eye level with Tiamat. I'm going to try aim for her eyes and take some shots.
Oh no, so sorry. As an action, you can exhale or cause your Drake to exhale. So yeah, so you use your action to have Eleanor do that. She can then still do her action. So yeah, sorry, it is your action. And once you use this feature, you can't do so again until you finish a long rest, unless you expend a spell slot,
Which is
a
what
third or higher, which is what you've done. Yeah, perfect.
So, okay, so I can still fly in and attack her with her.
You can still fly in and attack with Eleanor. Yes, you can.
Yeah, let's do it. Boy. Yeah, this is
When
probably a
either
very
you
bad
or the
idea.
Drake takes damage while you're within 30 feet of each other, you can use your reaction to give yourself or the Drake resistance to that instead of them.
It's any resistance. As
That's
well,
amazing.
So even regular damage. Yeah, I thought that was how it read. That's why I was gonna fly in and do the bite.
Man, so ballsy, but so like cinematic.
Oh man, like this is the time to do it, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay, she's gonna do a bite attack. No, she's not. It's a 10. Never mind.
Oh.
Oh.
Alrighty. Anything else on your turn, Yervith?
Nah. I'm just tanking the Tiamat at the moment. Don't mind me.
Tiamat is going to take a legendary action, the Black Head. Now that there's a number of you very, very close up towards her, the Black Head raises up into the sky, pointing up at the roof of the cavern, and then spews this thick acid cloud around all of you. I need Yervith, Eleanor, Lockie, Mira, and your Draconic Spirit to all make me dexterity saving throws, please. As she unleashes this blast of acid. It's a breath weapon attack.
Yeah.
She's using a legendary action.
If it was poison, I'd have advantage, but I do.
Acid, unfortunately.
Yeah, I guess.
No, that's.
So for those of you who've been paying attention, the red head has done, the blue head has done, now the black head has had its breath weapon attack. Alrighty. Yervith awakens, nice. So we've got Yervith on 17, Lockie on 18, Eleanor on 20, Mira on 9. And what about your Dragon Spirit, Mira? Does it just...
Yeah, I'm just doing it now.
Oh, brilliant.
4.
Thank you. 4. Oh, no. Okay. Eleanor's the only one not taking full damage from this. The DC is 18. Oh, sorry, no, the DC is 18. Lockie, no, you're not taking... no, sorry, the DC is 19. Sorry, the DC is 20. Eleanor, you're not taking full damage from this. Everyone else is taking full damage from
You
this.
do have a Bardic Inspiration if you want to use it, Michael.
Yeah. That's
Yes, actually, I think I'll do that.
yeah, you're
It's a
pretty
D12
close.
now, not a D10.
Holy shit!
Yeah, Bards. Plus 8. Lockie, you pass as well. That's going to be half damage for you. Okay, so that is going to be... 82 points of damage.
82. Shit.
So Mira takes half of that, 41.
Yep. I also have the shield resistance.
How much damage are we talking? Sorry?
41 for Eleanor because it's halved. Oh no, and because she's the Drake form, it's halved again for acid resistance. So 20. And
My
same
shield
for you, Yervith. Yours is just halved once, so you just take the 41.
Cool.
How much was the quarter? It was 20, right?
20.
Okay.
Mira, how you looking?
I'm good. I'm fine. And my dragon's still up, so that's cool.
Shit.
Just.
Tiamat's not happy about that.
Yeah.
Tiamat roars in defiance as the Blackhead unleashes this acid. Mira, it is your go next.
Cool. Drenched in acid. Mira, as a bonus action, seeing Yervith flying up there, she's like, that looks cool. So she's going to sprout these icy sort of scales form along the spines of her shoulders and kind of erupt in flame, and she spreads draconic wings, and she's going to fly up to the draconic spirit, and look like she's riding it, like the other.
Amazing.
Oh, that's
Nice.
cool.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
That's a bonus action. As an action, I'm going to cast Slow on Tiamat and give her disadvantage using my sorcery points. So I can use
Yeah.
Meta Magic, Heightened Spell. When I make a spell that forces a creature to make a saving throw, spend 3 sorcery points to give it disadvantage on its first throw.
Okay. And what was that? Sorry, for slow? It's a Constitution save.
Slow is a Wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw. And I have disadvantage.
Yep.
I rolled a 25 and a 19.
Ooh.
19 passes.
Damn.
Just.
Damn.
That's okay. Alright. And then my Draconic Spirit will have its go as well. Straight after me. So many things. So it's got 3 rend attacks. And does it get its breath weapon back? Yes. Okay. So rend attack, 1, 2, 3.
Okay, 30. So natural 20 for the first one.
Ooh.
21 and 15. The 30 hits. Definitely the natural 20.
Wow. Good hit.
So I roll 1d6 plus 4 plus 6. I gotta roll this right. 1d4. 1. So
1.
that's
Is that
doubles.
not double? 1 plus the 4, so 5.
5
Yeah.
plus 6 plus 6.
Okay, nice.
No, plus 4 plus 6, sorry. Plus 4 plus 6. 15.
15? Yep.
Yep.
15 damage as the Drake unleashes this like rend attack, and Tiamat just kind of shrugs it off.
Yeah.
Anything else in your turn, Mira?
So the breath weapon as well, it's a dex saving throw.
Dex saving throw. I will roll the dex save right now. That is a 19!
Takes half the line. It's 4 damage.
4 damage. Oh,
Is
finally.
Tiamat hexed at the moment?
Yeah, but that's only on ability checks, not saving throws.
Yeah.
Sorry. Anything else in your turn, Mira?
No, I'm just hoping that the sight of me on a dragon will aggravate Tiamat.
Oh, okay. It does seem to, as the red head turns and looks at you. Fire begins curling around its jaws. Lockie, it's your go.
Alright. Tiamat's right there.
Oh my gosh.
No.
So Lockie's going to reach out through the elemental magic of the giants, and he's going to touch part of Tiamat that's the most red, and he's going to just sort of squeeze the magic and cast Elemental Bane.
Ooh.
So it's a con save of 19, and the next time she takes damage of a certain type that I choose, she takes 2d6 extra, but also she loses resistance against it.
26.
Dang.
Damn!
Sorry.
Okay.
Oh, that was close.
It's cool though.
Turns out gods have a lot of constitution. She has a plus
Yeah,
2.
I know. Yeah.
Worth a
Sorry.
try. That was cool.
Definitely worth
Yeah.
trying.
It was going to be fire, but
I know, that would have been brutal.
Wow.
Anything else on your turn, Lockie?
yep, I'll bonus action health shield for the.
Absolutely. At the end of your go, the green head of Tiamat will take a legendary action. It can only target Mira and her dragon because that's where they are. Because it is a line for the poison cloud. A 90-foot cone, sorry. I need a constitution save, please, Mira, from you and your dragon, as Mira uses
Whatever the
Tiamat.
dragon has will kill it. It's on 2.
Oh, is it? Okay. Because, because Tiamat's using her last, no, not her last, but one of her legendary actions just before she gets them all back.
Oh, 24?
24 is good, Mira. Is that for you?
That's for me. Don't even bother. I mean, I could try, but you know what.
Go for it. Why not?
Why not?
Why not?
Super dead. 21.
21.
No.
Not quite enough. But Mira, yours is enough.
Flush of
He's
genius.
still gonna die.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's still dead.
Oh.
So, full damage is 78 poison damage. The dragon, the draconic spirit, just vanishes as it takes that. Mira, that's halved for you, down to... what would that be? That'd be 26? No, 36.
Would it be halved if my draconic spirit's gone?
What do you mean? Because you passed 24.
Oh yeah, sorry, yeah.
Yeah, no, you passed, so you're all good. 39. 39 is the damage. 39 poison damage. And then it is Tiamat's turn, because that was just her legendary action. Tiamat on her turn. You can see that you have been dealing damage to her, these cuts and scrapes and lines across her body, the section where Jin had cast Disintegrate. You watch as the heads all pull together very, very close. And slowly, you watch as all the wounds begin to knit back together as energy begins pouring across her, vibrating as she completely heals herself back up to full.
Oh,
The red head looks at you guys. You're facing a god. Did you really think you could do this?
Shit.
Did you really think it would be that easy? All 5 heads are going to take their actions now. They're going to do legendary reactions. So every single head is going to target one of you, and they're going to choose an element for each of you. I need... Mira, I need you to make me a dexterity saving throw. Lockie, I need a constitution saving throw. Jin, I need a constitution saving throw. Yervith, I need a dexterity saving throw. And Shana, I need a dexterity saving throw, please.
Am I rolling for Eleanor as well?
Yes, because it'll be in a line. So the green head targets Jin with poison damage. The black head targets Lockie with acid. The red one targets Yervith and Eleanor. The blue one targets Mira, and the white one targets Shana. Lockie is going to give himself a flash of genius. That is a natural 1, Lockie. So we got 20 from Mira.
No, it wasn't.
Oh no, 15. Sorry. Where did I? Oh, that was Yervith with the natural 1. Oh mate, that's.
Rumpelstiltskin.
15 from Lockie, so flash of genius, up to 19. Rumpelstiltskin. 20. Natural 1 from Yervith for 11. That's painful. 20 for the space snake. And again, Eleanor, 23. Unfortunately, even with all of that, the only one who passes is Eleanor. Eleanor's just a beast, apparently. Alrighty. I'm going to read out the damages in order as you take them. Some of them are a lot better than others. I'll be honest, I've rolled really well on some, really bad on the other. Okay, Mira, you were taking lightning damage. That is going to be 88 points of lightning damage.
Down.
Mira's down. Lockie, you were taking acid damage. That is going to be 79 points of acid damage.
Halved.
So, halved to 39.
39.
Yep. Yervith, you were taking fire damage. That is going to be, fuck me, that's 103 points of fire damage.
Damn.
Have I used my reaction yet? to.
You haven't used.
Side.
I don't think you've used your reaction.
I'm going to use a reflexive resistance to halve that.
Yes, I think that's a very good idea. It was poison damage for Jin. That's 79.
I can't absorb elements that either.
No, because it's poison, unfortunately. And Shana, you were getting the cold. Shana drew the absolute long straw. 49. I rolled out of the 16 d8s. I rolled 6 ones. 6 ones. As Shana only takes 49 cold. So Mira's down. Is anyone else down?
No.
Yes,
No.
because I was flying, I fall, so I lose.
How far do you fall?
40 feet.
Okay.
No, 30 feet.
30 feet. That's one failed death save for you, Mira, as you drop.
Okay.
As Tiamat unleashes these blasts of draconic energy all around the room, she rises up, growing larger as her essence seems to fill and expand. And then she stops. The portal above blinks again. And you watch as time begins to reverse. As Tiamat's breath weapon attacks begin pulling away. Mira, you are still down, but the damage that Tiamat had healed and that growing essence reverses, and you watch as the wounds begin to knit back across her form. What is this? What is this magic? And you watch as this little thin silver thread moves out from the portal, falling like a raindrop, very slowly weaving towards her. And as it gets closer, the wounds begin to open up even more. And as the thread touches into her, you watch as the swirling vortex of energy on the floor is pulled up into the giant portal above. Tiamat roars in rage and frustration. No, the black dragon head cries. You, what have you done? What is this? You have severed my connection to my spirit. I am mortal.
Oh, shit.
Lockie, you feel a connection coming in. This blinking light. Do you accept?
Oh,
Okay.
laughingly he accepts.
He's doing that weird Lockie laugh.
Yes.
A message appears in your mind, Lockie. You can see Sinmare, your creator, leaning over the screen, holding some strange crystalline structure in her hand, and it's pulsing with light, and you see behind her, her father, this massive storm giant, holding on with all his worth, powering this with his own life essence. You hear Sinmare speak to you. My father, he's trying to keep it open. King Myon, he's using his own life essence to resist. I don't know how much longer he can do this. Lockie, you need to kill her now, right now, quick. Attack with everything you've got. All of your companions, please.
We are working on it. That it is helping.
The top of the round is Jin.
Okay. Damn, I just can't hit Mira with a healing spell.
Bugger.
Okay, someone else is unfortunately going to have to pick up Mira because I can't really get to her.
Gotcha.
Okay.
I just suddenly see on the screen all these like rulers coming out, seeing how far away Mira is from every single possible angle.
Oh, I forgot! I've got the periaptive wound closure. I
you
didn't go
do?
down. I have the periaptive wound closure.
You have
What is that?
The Periphatic Rune, she drops to 1 instead, I think, from memory.
One.
Oh, nice!
It's a single
way.
use, isn't it, the Periphat?
Yes, yeah.
Wait, does that mean though that the fall damage kills you?
Oh, yeah. Oh, no, it's only 30 feet. Hang on.
Wait. No, wait.
Oh no!
Yeah, I think it's just 10 damage.
Hang on. Let's see.
Wait, don't you have wings?
Yeah,
No, they.
Give
Oh,
it
you
a
have spectral wing.
unconscious.
Yeah, you have spectral wings though. Don't you still have spectral wings?
You're unconscious, though.
Yeah, but she has one.
No,
HP.
but she drops to 1, so
So
technically...
she's still flying.
No,
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
She doesn't fall then.
I go unconscious. I go to 1.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Or do I go unconscious first?
Let's pull open the parapet of wound closure. Let's quickly double check.
Because what's the
If
order
you
of
were to drop to if you were to drop to 0 hit points instead, you stay at 1.
Why stay at 1? So I don't go
Perfect.
unconscious.
You're
I don't fall
conscious.
Yes, you're alright.
Nice.
Parry up. Sorry, parry up to wound closure. Yeah, while you wear this pendant, you stabilize whenever you are dying at the start of your turn. In addition, whenever you roll... Oh no, you've got the parapet of wound closure, right?
Yeah.
On here, when I've got it open, it says, while you wear this pendant, you stabilize whenever you are dying at the start of your turn. In addition, whenever you roll a hit die to regain hit points, double the number of hit points it restores. Doesn't say anything about falling to 1 hit point.
What? Really?
Yeah.
So that's okay because I'll go down. I'll still fail 1, but then
Chad have just given me disadvantage. It's not me. I'm not. You're not giving disadvantage to me. It's to the enemy. I'm not doing this. I'm their friend. I wouldn't do this.
There must be some other item.
Yeah, I've definitely confused it with a different spell. I'm so sorry.
That's okay. So Mira still drops, takes 1 fail, and then immediately stabilizes.
And then
Then I
you stabilize.
Okay.
Immediately
okay.
stabilize. Well, at the start of your turn, you stabilize. You're still dying right now.
I'm on
But at the
0
start of your
hit
turn.
Okay, I'm gonna run 5, 10, 15,
Disadvantage. Come after you.
10, 15,
I'll summon
20,
monsters.
25. I'll stay here for now, just so I'm a little bit closer.
You guys watch as Tiamat grows another head, but it's my head. How dare you give me disadvantage? No.
I'm gonna move a bit closer, Owen.
Yeah, of course. Sorry.
No, that's fine.
I'm just mucking around with
then-
chat. We're just having fun, chat and I.
I need to do as much damage as possible, so I'm gonna do another disintegrate at 7th level.
Hell yeah.
Roll me some damage. I believe it's a con save for me, correct?
Dex.
Dex save. It is dex save. I know you said this before. I keep. Oh, it's a 6.
Oh!
86! 86
How much damage? 86.
86!
Oh, she's using a legendary resistance. She's got 2 left. There's 1 left now. She's halving that. No. 43. No. That is brutal. You watch as one of her legs is almost just obliterated by this. Jesus. No, she's not having that.
Damn, that's still even. Yeah, damn. Jeez.
Big threaten. Shadow threatening to give me a second disadvantage. Oh, should I use that disadvantage on that dex? And no, I'll save it for when it's. I'll save it for a success. I'll be a lovely kind DM. I can make it 2. Yeah, but here's the thing. I can make it infinite.
Oh no.
I don't have a god complex. I am God.
God has a me complex.
God has a me complex. I really like that. That's fun. I'm going to use that. I'm stealing that. What do you mean stole it? It's always been mine.
Yeah, you need to change your name now.
Jin, what are you doing, buddy?
How are you looking, Lockie?
I'm on. Oh, I can't tell you the actual.
I have been more efficient.
I have been more efficient. I'm probably looking like I'm down to around about a third of my capabilities.
Okay, I'm also pretty hurt.
Yeah.
I might actually. Okay, so Peerless skill. It's only ability checks. Okay, I can't give myself Bardic Inspiration. Only when I do ability checks. So I'm going to give another one to Lockie because he's really the only person I can actually hit with it. It's 60 feet, so he's the only one.
Brilliant. Shana, it's your go.
I'll probably go
if
down those
If
soon,
you've got
I reckon,
anything
so.
big, it's time to break it out.
In that case, seeing the situation on hand, Shana digs deep and casts Synaptic Static. Or at least she's going to try.
Oh.
I believe that is a intelligence save.
And so 18. It's a
Yeah.
50-50, I think.
I don't even know what that spell is.
Oh,
Yeah.
15.
No!
She's going to use her last legendary resistance.
Okay. Oh, it's on. Oh.
That is a dick!
Okay.
She would. Synaptic static is brutal. There's no way she's taking that.
In that case, I use my bonus action to quicken Eldritch Blast and hit her with that.
Hey.
Roll the damage first, because she takes half, doesn't she?
Yeah, she still takes half. I've already rolled.
8d6.
It's 25.
Oh.
Yeah.
I can't see that. Oh, sorry, it's up a little bit. 25. Yeah, I see it now.
Plus 5 plus 1d6 on top of that.
Yeah. Rumpelstiltskin.
So plus 6 plus 5 on top of that 25.
11. Yep.
Half 25. What? Yeah.
So the way I kind of imagine this is like her shadow begins spewing out these black tendrils which wrap around and begin pushing up underneath the scales to try to take control of her. And you watch as above her this giant shadowy version of Varys holds out his hands and begins puppeteering, trying to take control of her and muck around with what she can see. But Tiamat is still, even in this form, her power cut off from her by the giants, she's still got some power left, and she shakes off, reaches up with the black head, and bites this shadowy Varys in half, and you watch as the shadow just kind of dissipates. Still takes the damage, but dissipates, and the effect is
What?
lost.
Her last legendary resistance?
Yes, that was.
I was.
I mean, you don't know that, but
And,
yeah.
Oh, is she still under fairy fire as well?
Yes.
Is she? She's moved out of it. Fairy Fire doesn't follow.
No, you're right. Now that she's moved, yeah, you're right. Apologies.
Probably
It's,
gone anyways in like 10 rounds.
It's getting close anyway.
21, 23, or 31?
21 and 31. And are you... Oh, yeah, I guess you could roll with that too. Yeah,
'cause
so...
it's not advantage, so I just used it as a...
Yeah, so the
rolls.
21 and 23 won't hit, but the 31 definitely will. Definitely.
It's 1 Eldritch Blast damage, plus 5, plus 1d6.
So
not the same,
14.
1d6.
What was
do you
your
want me to reroll that 1d6?
What was it? I can't see it.
6.
Oh, perfect. So 14, so 20 damage. Brilliant. So 9 plus 5 plus 6. 20 damage as you blast away. Anything else on your turn,
Some of
Shana?
it is so the 5 plus 6 is necrotic, but
Yep.
other than that, it's force damage. But,
Yep, I've got that noted.
And then with the 30 feet extra movement she gets from the parapet that she swapped with Mira, the amulet,
Yep.
she's going to jump back another 30 feet.
Yeah, just get out of there. Yervith and Eleanor. It's your go.
6.
I don't know how this works because I'm not super
Okay.
used to mount flying, but essentially what I want to do is I want to use Yervith's bonus action to command Eleanor to take the disengage action, which would mean that we would...
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. That's absolutely fine.
Because I don't want to be next to her anymore. I'm going to try and fly back. Fly back 40 feet this way. Yep. So here. So Eleanor kind of like pirouettes in the air and we fly away from Tiamat and her very deadly teeth. And Yervith is going to just use his regular attack. He doesn't really have much up his sleeve in terms of spells. He sees all of his friends and companions firing away, and he just reaches into his quiver, realizes he doesn't have any arrows left, and he's just going to like use the Ember Shard bow and just sort of summon these like burning motes of flame.
Amazing.
And he's just gonna use everything he's got. He's not, he's on 19 HP. He's not looking great. He's banged up. He's burned, but he's still defiant. He's like, if I'm going down like this. And he's gonna attack.
Shit. Amazing. Go.
That's a 20. I don't get advantage anymore because he's out of this.
No.
Yep.
So the
That's
20,
all right.
20 won't hit.
Nope. He's got another attack. He'll do that.
Natural 20 will, though.
Hey! Yes!
34.
He's gonna do his damage.
And you get sneak attack because Lockie is within 5 feet.
No, rogue anymore.
Oh, no, rogue. No, you don't. 12 piercing damage,
I'm
and then
still
that
gonna
is
do Hunter's Mark because I believe it's still up.
Yep.
Maybe not.
plus a
I'm smart,
d8, so
so
20 damage.
Actually, no. I probably lost that because I got hit pretty badly.
Oh, okay, yep, I'll take that.
Yeah, I would have lost it in the attack before. But I will use Eleanor's reaction to infuse that strike if I can.
Yeah.
Which will be it'll be a d6 anyway. So it'll be that just add that extra elemental damage.
Brilliant. As your arrows fly through and begin spearing in, you watch as you sever something deep inside the maw of the green head, and the jaw no longer closes properly.
That's cool.
Anything else in your turn?
Yeah. Not much else I can do. I've used my bonus. I've used my action. Yeah, look. Yervith is pretty beat up, but he's smiling
just
at this point.
getting in there. Mira, it's your turn.
I'm down. I'm on 0.
You're on 0.
But the period?
Yeah. I'm
Stabilize.
So it's
Oh, you
not-
stabilize. Okay.
Lockie.
Alright. Just checking I didn't have one. I don't. Okay. So what I'm going to do instead is my first idea is I'm going to glance over at Jin, glance over at Mira. Need to get them. Oh, actually. Hold up. I was going to do one thing, but would my time turner work on Mira even though she's unconscious?
To move her? Yes.
Excellent. That's what he's going to do. He'll spin the he'll spin the time turner, and he will. Oh, I can't move it. But anyway, so what happened is
Those who might not be familiar with the effect that you're using.
Sorry, it is a vortex warp.
Yep.
So he's going to cast vortex warp from the time turner. Okay.
Just because I think I did see something in chat. I can't remember if it was last time or the time before. Where someone's like, "Wait, how did you guys get a time turner? What?" I was like, "Oh no, not a literal time turner."
Yeah, not literal time turner. That's just what I'm calling it. No, so it's vortex warp. So he's going to use a vortex warp, and he's going to use the residual gravitational pull from the portal. Now, unfortunately, Mira's not going to see this because she's unconscious. But what she would have seen otherwise is something very much like 2001: Space Odyssey when it goes through the obelisk. But
Yes.
Pass through and then back out, and then going to pop her up just next to Jin.
Done. Boom.
And then he's going to stand and face Tiamat and cast his flimsy little health shield on himself.
Alrighty.
And wait, he's good. And let me see. The feeling you're feeling is the feeling of regret. You're going to regret this because my friends are coming.
Right in front of me.
Yes, yes, he is.
It's actually not Tiamat's go. There's a flash of light from the portal above, and a giant man drops through, holding onto this silver thread that is connected to him. You can see an enormous 30-foot tall man with a long white beard, dressed in robes and armor, a crown of gold upon his head. But you can see that he is burned in several places, and his flesh is turning grey and sallow as he tries to hold Tiamat's power in place.
Wow.
I am King Yuan. You have done such great harm to the giant people. It is my pleasure to trade my life for yours. King Yuan then is going to run 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, run up to Tiamat and grab her. As he grapples the heads and tries to hold them in place.
Damn!
One arm snaps the black head, and you see the black dragon head go break and then fall limp at the side. The other dragon head's calling out in alarm as King Yuan absolutely begins trying to break Tiamat. You can see that his skin is turning grey. His flesh is kind of like sinking in his skin, is sinking in his eye sockets, going dark. Whatever this is doing, it is burning him alive as he does it. It is burning his life force up as he begins fighting against Tiamat. I will quickly roll. Actually, I think it's very appropriate. Lockie, I would like you to please roll me a d20. We're going to have you control King Mjorn's attacks for this. I think that's very appropriate. It's fucking Zeus. It is Zeus. Natural 20. Are you kidding me?
What?
Are you kidding me? Lockie, could you please roll me 3 d10s?
Yes.
And that's going to be plus 30 already.
Oh.
Damn. 50.
Oh, that's not bad.
50.
50.
You watch as King Mjorn snaps 2 more necks. Just one hand reaches over to the green, and then he grabs the blue and snaps 2 more of the heads. As the heads are broken, they fall limp at the side, leaving only the white and the red. The red head opens its maw and roars this gout of fire. King Myon is going to have to make a dexterity saving throw. Which he does not do very well on. That is going to
Dex
be...
saves, man. Dex saves. What are you gonna
That is going to be... Oh no, I'm not good at dex saves, am I?
do? No.
Oh, King Myon! Oh, King Myon. You watch as the redhead just turns around. I fought hard to get rid of your kind from this planet. I would die before I see the giants return. And just this blast of fire engulfs King Myon. You watch as he stumbles back and collapses on the floor, barely alive.
Damn.
He's been keeping Tiamat's power sealed for 6 turns now. Like, it's eating him alive. He's been taking damage every single turn to keep her from healing, to keep her from doing stuff. When he failed one roll, that's when she fully healed, and that's when Sinmari activated the rewind. They had 1 rewind to prevent it, so he's been keeping you guys alive this whole time. Jin, it's your turn next.
Okay, so Mira's right next to me. I'm pretty sure we've been doing the whole health potions are just a bonus action.
Yeah, because we don't have any rogues who took the
Yeah.
thief. Because if we had a rogue who took the thief, I'd be saying they're all actions because that's one of the specialties of the thief rogue. But if we don't have a thief rogue, I'm happy to rule that it's bonus actions.
I'm going to use one of my potions of healing from the bag of holding on Mira.
Yep.
So what's that? 2d4, I think, plus 2?
2d4 plus 2 for a standard healing potion.
So 6, 8 HP back to Mira.
You're back, Mira.
And I'm going to sort of stand over here a little bit. 5, 10, 15, 20, maybe like here. Oh, don't forget about us, Tiamat. Oh, wouldn't that just be... Come on. And I'm going to do an 8th level Disintegrate.
Yes!
Holy!
I'll make a dexterity saving throw.
Yes.
Do it! Oh, come on.
Natural 20.
Oh.
It's about fucking time I had
Oh, wait,
one.
you have disadvantage?
I have advantage.
You're disadvantaged from the chat.
Yeah. It hasn't been used yet.
Better roll again.
Oh.
16. Not enough.
That fails.
Alright, cheat chat. Ruining my fun chat.
99 force damage.
The white dragon head is just disintegrated. As you send this forth, it's just a stump left smoking at the end of this beam.
Holy shit. Wow.
Anything else on your turn, Jin?
That was fun. And I walk off a little bit further over here. But I will give a... No, that's it. Bonus action done. Main action done. Cool, I'm done.
Shit.
Shana, it's your turn.
Alright, seeing Jin just fucking unload on Tiamat, not wanting to be left behind, she's going to quicken another Eldritch Blast to get 6 hits off.
Go. Let's see.
Uno.
1, 2, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 28's going to hit. 18 will not. 30 will.
6.
So 2 hits. 18 will not. 20 will not. Natural 20. Natural 20. So that's 3 hits. One of them crit.
Alright, 3 hits coming through. First. Second. Third. Plus 15 plus /R. 3d.
Are you rolling for the necrotic? The hex?
Yeah.
Don't worry, you would have
So
lost it when you took the shitload of damage.
No! Damn it. Okay, never mind then. So without the it should just be only the
14.
+5 then for the
Yep,
hex
so
blade
14,
first.
12, 14, and then another 10. So 24. Yep. Alright. As you blast in, one of the wings snaps under the weight of this absolute onslaught of force damage, and you watch as the wing snaps down and falls uselessly at her side. No, no, I will not go out like this. Anything else on your turn, Shana? Nah, you've quickened. You're done.
You hear Lockie's laughter.
Yeah.
You just hear also Jin just laughing in the back.
Yervith,
That's enough manic laughter for me. Thank you very much.
we are so over, but I'm not stopping this now. Yervith, it's your go.
That's fine. I'm happy to stay up as late as
I know we're over. I know we're over.
I don't care. I don't have anything to do tomorrow.
It's like
What's work? What's work anyway? Like,
yeah.
I'm at work cover, baby. I don't do nothing tomorrow.
Exactly. What's more important, work
it is sleep.
or freaking Tiamat, man?
Freaking team. What are you doing, Yervith? What's your turn?
Yervith is going to fly in,
Yep.
realizing that maybe the tables are turning. He's
Yes.
still pretty beat up, and Eleanor's literally on 9 HP, so he is.
Shit.
This is all or nothing, really. He just flies forward, using his bonus action to command, burning another 3rd level spell slot to get another Draconic Blast off from Eleanor, hoping that it's enough to do some damage. A teammate has to roll a dexterity check.
I will do that right now. That is a 3.
So Tiamat is going to take 40 points of damage. I'm gonna stick with lightning seems to be doing pretty well, so I'm gonna stick to lightning again.
The other wing is paralyzed by this blast of lightning, and her back legs cave out from behind her.
Hell yeah. As that happens, Eleanor kind of like rears up, and Yervith, like kind of over the top, just takes 2 shots.
Yep.
Hoping that it gets some weak spots in Tiamat's armor.
Oh, so to do the breath weapon, that's your action. So Eleanor can do her attacks,
Oh,
but the breath
I keep
weapon
forgetting-
is you putting the
Oh,
action
yeah.
through Eleanor or through yourself. Like you can breathe it, or Eleanor can breathe it. Your choice.
Oh, that's cool.
I know.
That's really fucking cool.
oh,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah.
That's kind of
Hello.
cool.
Yeah. So you can have Eleanor attack if you want to.
Yeah. She'd have to get into combat with it. I don't know if I have enough movement to do that though.
Maybe not then.
Yeah.
That's okay. That was still an
That's okay.
impressive amount of damage. Mira.
I will just get.
Oh, yeah?
I will
Yeah.
just get Eleanor to take the dodge action.
Dodge.
Then.
Nice.
Mira.
Yep.
It's your go.
Stand up.
You're just awake. Use half your movement to stand up.
I use half my movement to stand up. I
The
kinda
red
like,
dragon head turns towards you. You may kill me here today, but what I represent cannot die.
She just looks at it and how broken and fragile.
I am the strength of the dragons. You do not pity me.
I pity all those who have power and then choose to abuse it. I have been lucky that I have had the opportunity to make something of myself in a way that you will never understand. And I cast Snowball,
Oh.
which is Fireball, but I'm turning it into ice.
Nice. I make a dexterity save.
This is almost like harkening back to old, like, young Mira.
Oh, Mira.
14.
Yeah.
14.
Oh, I forgot to say I cast it at 8th level.
Yeah.
Seems relevant. Would you like to roll me some damage, please?
That's 13d6.
Let's go.
Oh, it's not very much. 37.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah.
5 for ones.
No good.
Plus
Got my one.
5, so 42.
Yep.
Mira.
And then yeah, I'll get the elemental surge, I guess. Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
How do you want to do this?
How do you want to do this?
Oh my god, no, I'm not.
Wow.
Okay. So Mira, she holds
Rather
out.
appropriate that the meaning of life 42 is the damage that finally finishes off Tiamat.
And then it's
Yeah.
Mira.
Wow.
And then it's Mira.
And it's Mira.
Yeah, that's over and does it. You're 12 points over.
Oh, really?
Wow.
Okay.
Damn.
How do you want to do this?
Yeah. Okay. So Mira, she holds out her red side, and it's just all red on one side. but the light that she casts is this beautiful blue and then silver, slightly black, slightly coppery of Lockie, slightly green of the Fae, and then it just coalesces into this very strong yet flexible ice ball that grows and grows and just zooms out of her, and just kind of this raw elemental magic just becomes like this almost storm, and it goes straight into that red dragon's face, and she is frozen in this very immobility and concreteness that all tyranny is, and she is frozen in that state forever.
Wow.
As the ice overtakes and Tiamat falls below 0 hit points, she slowly begins to turn into this dark mist, disapparating. And as the elemental surge goes off, the mist is pulled towards the amulet and is sealed inside. And that is where we're going to finish up for tonight. Because we have our epilogue episode next Wednesday, which is where we're going to deal with the fallout from tonight's session, and then we're going to do a little time skip to check in with the characters.
Did we kill Zeus?
Everyone lived. Oh,
That
well, the king is there, so we'll find out.
That was episode 104, I believe, of our Tyranny of Dragons campaign. Thank you so much for joining us, everybody. Stay safe, stay well, and we will see you all again next week for the final episode of Tyranny of Dragons. Until then, goodbye, everybody. Bye!
Thanks, guys.
Bye!